There's Token.
No, Shushar.
No.
Oh no, Shushar.
My boy.
I've archived him.
My boy!
My boy!
He
My
is
son!
either... So there's only two outcomes for him. Either he survives for many years after this, struggling, but survives and manages to help his kind, or he was dead 15 minutes after we saw him.
Not even 15
Probably
minutes.
the latter.
Yeah. I think he knows how to hide.
That
Literally for a little
motherfucker's
bit.
food.
Mm-hmm.
He just ran right for Demogorgon. He said, fuck pacifism. I'm taking out a Demon Lord.
Yeah, he's being digested in black oozing ichor.
Not to
I
kind
can't
of
believe Shushar is the secret boss for this campaign.
not to kind of go
Oh,
off.
Let's not spoil anything.
Not to go off again, but I'm very much interested in seeing, does pacifism apply to these like weird outsider beings that kind of are representations of pure evil? It's a very interesting concept to think about.
You have to be better than the evil around you.
I guess it depends on how he interprets it. Is it creating the act of harm is something he reviles, or is it harming an individual, you know?
Well,
Anyways,
you'll never find out.
we will never know.
You didn't even bother to ask him.
Well, no, none of us care. We are all playing very mean characters, if not evil.
Very true. Very true.
Well, I don't think one of us is mean, but I'm also trying to be full of myself. I'm in character, guys.
Can't wait to see Keelu shit on someone's feelings.
Keeluth or Gundra?
That's a good question.
Alright, so, last we left off, Demogorgon appeared in Slooploodop. It was crazy. It was hectic. You did not do any of the intended story for Slooploodop.
Good.
You did
We're
you
this
fucking
one.
navigated all around it. I had to craft the story
Yeah,
from
fuck
an
that
outside
place.
perspective.
What, we're gonna intentionally be caught by fish? No, thank you.
Yeah.
Why
fuck
would
that.
we ever?
You
speak
played
to
it
people
right,
below
but
us?
it was definitely like, oh fuck.
It would be a lot
As a
easier.
DM, I
if we
really
were
had to think
caught.
about it. I really had to think about how I was gonna tell this story while you're not in it. But Slooploodop was being ravaged by the madness and hatred and bloodlust that is Demogorgon, Big Monkey Man. And you all stole a couple keelboats in the chaos, and you are setting off. For right now, your destination seems to be Gracklestug. Or Gracklstew. Or Gracklstug.
We'll ask whenever we get there.
It'll never be confirmed or denied.
Uh,
And you have 480 miles to Gracklstug.
This is mostly a roleplay thing, but Gundra suggests that we do not eat anything from the lake for a little bit until we've made some distance. I don't know if there's anything on that thing that could poison us, but let's not figure it out.
Okay. And so we will get right into the game.
Oh
Anything
boy.
you guys would like to talk about on your long, boring boat ride?
Aside from the fact that we just got attacked by whatever the hell that thing was,
Demogorgon,
what's our
Prince of Demons.
plan? Yeah, sure.
Gracklestug has walls, and that will slow down the Demogorgon if he happens to follow us.
So
Don't talk like that.
when we say go to Gracklstew, are we saying go by Gracklstew and keep going? Or are we going to actually go into the city?
It's kind of a little squints.
That's going to depend on Gracklestug and the state of it.
Hmm.
Clearly, things are not as they're supposed to be right now.
Indeed.
Who knows if Gracklestug is even a place that still exists on the face of this earth? If there's even Lord running around,
Rogi nods
who
grimly.
knows what other nightmares lurk in the dark?
Hmm.
I mean, I want to
That
get back to
sucks.
the surface, but if staying in Gracklestug, Stug,
It doesn't matter. It's a Duergar
it helps
town.
us establish a better path to the surface. Let's go with that.
They have a few routes
Keeluth
if
just,
they're...
the moment you say, I'd rather get back to the surface, Keeluth just has like a disgusted look on his face.
Yeah, whatever. Keep your thoughts to yourself.
We need supplies too.
Upito kind of joins and he goes, "Yes, I would prefer if we can go to Gracklestoog. It is my home after all, and I have much work that needs to be done there."
Really?
That's great.
Pedo,
Upito.
you're a Darrow. What do you have? Krakastug.
Have I ever seen any Darrow and Gracklestew?
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
They live. They're around. They're probably the second most common race in Gracklestug, aside from Duragar.
Mm-hmm.
But they tend to live in like the giant crack that cuts across Gracklestug.
Okay.
They're in slums in the very bottom. They used to be a mainly slaves. Looking it up, the giant like cavern that separates like the north and south part of Gracklestug is called Ladger's Burrow or Ladugur.
Ladugar.
Just type of Ladugur or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Here, I'll type it out for you in Discord. But they've formed basically since they were released and considered kind of more of a second class citizen,
Mm-hmm.
but at least just not straight up slaves anymore.
Mm-hmm.
They've built slums inside of this at the bottom of this cavern. So they're all around, and they seem typically pretty fucking crazy.
Yeah.
Does Bupito seem weirdly not crazy for a Darrow?
He's a little manic and gregarious, but he's actually seems pretty okay.
Functionally
Uh,
crazy.
Yeah.
Rogi will turn to Bupito and say, What exactly is the work that you have to do? Back in.
I am a preacher to
Right, right.
for my god.
And
So
after what you've seen, do you still think that this is a necessary thing?
more than ever.
Okay, cool.
Oh,
This is
hold
all
on a sec.
this
I
is
gotta
all
ask
part of
something.
this is all part of his divine plan, don't you see?
Oh boy.
Whose divine plan? Out of sheer curiosity.
Uh, Dean Karazhan. I'm sure you've heard of him.
Have we heard
Have
of
I
Correct.
that?
heard of him?
Now that
Um,
sounds like a demon ward.
Dean Karazhan. You've probably heard a mention of this Darrow god, but you don't know anything about him, probably.
Okay.
You can roll a religion check for me if you'd like.
Can I also
Okay.
do it, even though I don't have the history?
Yeah, go ahead. Okay, alright. Yeah, Rogi, you've heard the name set before. Gundra, hold on, look up Dean Karazhan real quick. Because I actually don't know much about him.
That's fair. There's a lot of gods out there.
Personally. Yeah, there's a lot of them, and I personally don't know much about him. You know he is a you know the basic history of Dean Karazhan, and I'm looking it up on the Wikipedia. You know he was the lost demigod of the Darrow, and he's the twin brother to their main deity, D Rinka.
Mm-hmm.
You've heard some stories,
He's not gonna
uh,
kill us, is my main concern.
he might. You don't know. You don't know much about Dean Karazhan or
Shit.
whoever this person
I'm
is,
gonna need some assurance that
but
what happened to us
he is
doesn't happen
no.
again.
Yeah, he's Dean Karazhan is known as the Mad God, which is not a ridiculous thing to hear from a Darrow god,
Mm-hmm.
considering that they're all unstable.
How do you expect, Frankie, any kind of assurance that this same sort of thing will not happen again?
I can never be sure of anything down here, but we're 0 for 1 right now.
Indeed.
I have.
I'd never not
Grackle
rather not run into that
stew.
situation again, you know?
Well, if it is any consolation, things like what we just saw are beings of destruction and chaos. The city of Gracklestew is very much more structured. I think the likelihood of something like that invading without the citizens knowing, like they did with the Koatoa, is pretty slim. But at least there is no guarantee that something will not come after us while we are there.
Well, we're also pretty sure that they don't worship Demigorgon,
Indeed. Pretty sure.
I would.
which would be an improvement.
Hopefully.
I doubt they would have
Most
survived as long
of
if
the
they
people
did.
who live in Grakelstu worship Deepdra and Ledugar, and they are pretty set in their ways.
I also think myself and my drow friend here wouldn't mind getting into some paper.
That is true. Any sort of supplies would honestly be wonderful, but if you know a library, that would be more than perfect. And I'm
Actually,
not.
we're on a boat. We got time to kill, right?
We do.
We're on a boat,
Yeah.
motherfucker.
Can we start making paper?
With what?
The Trillimac we collected.
Yeah,
The Trillimac?
I have
It's a good point,
5
actually.
Trillimac caps.
Okay. Yeah. Look up exactly what you need to do, but I don't think it's very hard.
Yeah. While you're looking that up, I'm gonna say I'm not going to squander having 3 natives of that city vouch for me. So, off we go. Frankie, I was also wondering, do you have any connections with the Zentarim? I know you deal with some unsavory types. We can get.
Bold of you to assume that 3 people will be escorting you through.
I mean, I've got connections to everyone down here. Nothing more strong than any others. And if I'm being honest, I don't really do much down here anyway.
That's
This
fair.
was
That's
only my
fair
this is only
enough.
my second time being down here.
Well, 50% chance to be caught by drow and turned to slavery is better than some. If we find a Zentarum, could you possibly help us make a deal with them? Try to find some sort of trade route they might have, or
Oh
something.
yeah, I can talk anyone down.
Thank you. Be most appreciated.
I just
So-
need a little something in return, okay? You know what I'm talking about?
Pat to the surface is what you're getting until we figure out something else that maybe it is worth.
Maybe if you stay down here, a stronger connection. Because the guys I dealt with that got me imprisoned in the first place, those guys were crazy, and I took a chance on them, and it didn't turn out too great for me.
We'll discuss it later. Just cut.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Insight check, Gundra. Does he want, or is he willing to make a deal with Frankie?
I
All right,
mean,
roll an insight check and roll your charisma, Gundra.
I don't need. I guess I'm not proficient in this, so let's just go ahead and.
Ooh.
So bottom line, Gundra is willing to make a deal. He doesn't want to stay down here. The thing Frankie offered is the opposite of what he wants at the moment. So he just left with a "we'll discuss it later," because he doesn't feel like working up a sweat and denying it.
Okay.
Rogi
So-
notes this.
So Trillimac, you could just cut the leathery surface of it and just kind of clean it up a little bit with some of the water. Once it dries, it takes on dyes and inks very well.
Okay.
So you can easily procure like 5 pieces of paper essentially, or equivalent.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, we could use blood as ink. It's a little morbid, but it gets the job done.
Just
And I believe
silently thinks of necromancers and their habits.
Yep.
I want to fish. I have a net. I
You do
stole
have
it
a net.
from.
Yeah, you do have a net. So I will say, yeah, it makes
could
fishing a
fill
little bit
up.
easier. You haven't had issues.
I want to see if
really
I get any
with
squid.
Oh, okay. All right.
You might get a demon lord, but
You might get a demon lord.
Oh,
Look what I
tentacle.
caught!
Our luck's beginning to turn. Wait, no.
Look what I got, guys! It's Demogorgon! I think a squid might be asking for a lot, but it's the
Squid
Underdark.
or octopus.
Yeah, I think
Something that
it'll.
produces.
Yeah, it'll be tough. I think just to randomly catch one close to the surface with a net. But I'm willing to make a D100 roll for it.
There's a random chance.
Yep, just pure random.
You want me to roll it or?
Yeah, you go ahead and roll it.
Okay.
Alright. Yeah, you catch some fish. No ink producing ones, though.
Okay. Also, we got 2 pounds of carry-on meat we gotta eat.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, at
definitely
this point,
start with that. Again, I don't trust the fish so close to where Demogorgon was hanging out.
it is something to consider. Yeah.
Can I make a survival check on the fish we caught?
Can
Go
I
ahead.
help with this?
Yeah, I'll say yeah, even though she rolled. These fish look okay to eat.
That's underdark.
I don't like how you
What
said
is
that.
what is not okay about them to eat?
Nothing. Everything seems fine. You're
Okay.
You're looking at the river to close, looking for corruption, whatever that word might mean.
Mutations or
Mutation, something.
Spitting black
It's-
bile.
sulfuric taste.
It seems like a blind fish, which is very common in the Underdark.
Okay.
Alright.
Those will be emergency rations. How many? How much?
Basically, it's just considered like how many pounds of food you can just grab in a day with based on your background thing.
Is 1 pound of food per person? Is that what it is?
Yeah, I think so.
I think it's 5 people naturally, right? Yeah.
Yeah, but you have 2 of you that can do that, so
Yes.
it all just kind of works. Like I think by this point you have more than
Yourself and
enough
up to
food.
5 other people, so that's 6
Yeah.
total.
And if each of you can do it, I think you
But,
guys
yeah.
are basically just good on food, considering.
That's
Yeah, since I can also
12.
do it.
Yeah. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, so you
12
guys can
pounds
get.
of fish.
Yeah, so you guys can just collect food and feed everyone without even thinking about it at this point. Unless you grab some more party members, but that's not looking like it's gonna happen. I'll say, as you make your way through, your pace is just gonna be normal. There's 24. You have 456 miles left by the end of the day.
That's so many miles in a dinghy.
Yeah, in a keelboat.
New day?
Down.
New day, who dis?
New day, who this?
You go through after the crazy events of OotA. You have a fairly normal day, just catching food and talking. And yeah, you rest on the boat, making some extra travel, and you start up again.
Alright, who still has their collars on?
Me?
Yeah, Gundra.
Somebody give me guidance!
Starting to get some rash and shit around the neck.
Boop you on the nose as
Boop me
you
on the
go
nose for
and say
guidance.
"Stee."
And somebody else give me assistance.
Uh,
Gavin,
Hey! Didn't
Oh.
even need it.
yeah.
Roll that guidance anyway.
Do it.
How
Do it.
That's funny.
Do it.
much is the guidance?
4.
D4.
Yeah, D4.
Let's see if you can hit
Yeah.
25. Ooh,
Nice.
hell yeah!
Yeah.
Just really
Uh.
bracing yourself on like the edge of the boat, putting both hands around the collar. You just flex and pull, and
Gundra-
eventually just all the weakened parts of the metal that's just been you've all been tearing at for these weeks finally just pops open. Gundra, you feel great not having this fucking collar on you anymore.
Oh shit, I'm still weighing mine.
Were you? I don't think you were.
Quick-
Sure, we got
I
yours
don't think
off.
I don't think I got mine off.
I thought I got yours off.
I thought, yeah.
I thought Frankie got his off. I put a symbol on Keeluth, a little guy symbol there on his token to show
Right.
that he got his off, but no one else put a symbol on there.
If
So
you say it's off, it's off.
I believe it's off. So I think you're fine there. Okay, everyone's free of their colors. This does bring up,
Stool and Topsy got theirs off,
yes.
and I don't have anything for PCs listed.
I don't know if Turvy has his on or not still.
I think Turvy got his
I think
off.
Thodane got his off.
We also have like
Yeah.
5
Thodane got his
days
off.
if we want to just say we
Um,
eventually.
Right.
I'll help
You got time.
Turvy get his off.
Alright. I'll just say, yeah, for the NPCs, just eventually working through it all, spending some time doing it. You eventually, throughout all your travel, you'll just have them removed. This does bring up a point Zareth remembers, because it's actually a good thing we got those off. We might become slaves again if we're not careful at Gracklestug.
They would, wouldn't they?
Keeluth just nods at that. Yep, sounds about
Turvy
right.
nods as well.
Yeah, play your cards wrong, you guys might get enslaved with new masters.
Well, most of you, at least.
Especially maybe they even find out that you were once slave.
So the story is we were robbed, right? We had a caravan or some such nonsense. Maybe we say we were helping Frankie out with his business or something.
Sure.
There are
You guys are my hired
know-
hired help.
Don't offer an explanation unless
I
they
wouldn't-
ask for one.
Let me do the explaining. I'm very persuasive.
You know,
Why is
this
best
all
told with multiple stories? We all
this
need to
all
be on the
sounds
same
like a
page
lot
for
of
this.
work. I am not really the best storyteller. We will need someone to watch the boat when we get to Gracklestugh, right?
It would be
Why?
more convincing too if we get you a new outfit, something that looks nice.
Yeah. Man, I got this when we were back in those jail cells. I found this cool little gem. It could be worth about 10 gold, but I could probably get it for 25 or more. I don't know how much 25 gold will help us, and
Got a
Look.
25th of that.
I doubt it. Well, the dwarves tend to have gems in excess.
And at access.
And at easy access as well, correct. Though
Alright.
you can always try.
If you care for helping me regain a spell book, it'll take about 10 gold per spell I know, which at the moment is about 7.
well, I might be able to help with that too. You see, I have contacts in almost every city all over the known world.
I know a
So
guy.
How trustworthy are these contacts?
We go way back. The business we still do. I just got to get a note to a messenger, and it may take a couple days, but we might be able to get some help.
Do we have a couple days to waste in this city?
I don't know. That's not mine to determine.
Based on everything we have seen, I do not think we have days to waste.
Be 500 miles from Demigorgon, so
And
Well,
that is
that's
not
assuming
far enough.
Demigorgon did not come from Gracklestugh.
This is also true.
We have
Came
no-
out of the river. Who knows what direction that came from?
I think we should try
The
to
Dark
make
Lake is massive, so
Yeah, like Great
Our
Lake size or
visit-
something.
yeah, like it's hard to tell because it's a lot of tunnel and caverns and things like that. But like some were even fully underwater, so it's hard to say. If you looked on the map of like the Sword Coast, it's basically the Evermoors drained down to form the Dark Lake and the Underdark.
I think that we should make our visit in Gracklestugh short. although I find it unlikely that the citizenry would allow demons in their midst, I am not 100% sure. So,
Well, in that case, if you guys can tell me where we're going next, I could have my contact set up a safe house there.
Blingding Stone is probably the closest city to the surface that won't be entirely hostile to you people.
well, I think
Yeah.
the safest place to
To
go is
you
going to
people.
be, where
Gundra, you do realize we
we
would be
know it is
killed on
safe.
sight at Blingden Stone.
Ginger kind of speaks up and goes, "Yeah, I mean, I could probably guide us to Blingden Stone if need be, but that's quite a journey, and have to get awfully close to Menzo Berenson. I don't know if I want to do that,
Let me
but
worry about being
I'm here for the
killed.
ride.
Jewel, isn't your home not too far from Glakostu?
My home. Are you talking to Stool?
Yes,
Talking to Ginger? Okay, Stool.
Stool.
It's close, I think. I don't really know. I just know it's that way. It just points at like a wall.
Gundra,
I still think that after Glakostu, Neverlight Grove will be the safest place to go.
Gundra is just making a face, like a very upset-looking face. Not saying anything, but he's
There-
I wanna insight check Stool's belief that he's pointing the right direction.
Okay, roll it.
You incite that Myconid.
Do it.
brain insight.
Oh, okay.
Not bad. He, based just on how quickly he answered and pointed, you have an idea. He probably just knows the direction. He's probably not lying about it. But Myconids are hard to tell, like what they're thinking in general. They're just so abnormal from what you're used to. It's like
Hmm.
trying to insight check an alien. Like I don't know, sure.
I guess I just wanted to check the confidence or the accuracy of.
He seems confident. Accuracy wise, you would have no idea.
Yeah.
Just because he went that way, just like immediately, just knew he was pointing at a wall. But
Did did we complete a long rest, by the way?
yes, you have completed a long rest. So get back to your hit die, health, all that stuff.
Okay.
I don't think we lost anything, but
No, probably not. But just
Yeah, we managed to
spells
skirt
and
the
whatnot.
edges of that entire ordeal.
Yeah. Sareth speaks up and goes, "I could take us right to Gracklestug. I can also take us to, to Neverlight Grove.
Do you have family in Neverlight or something?
Family?
You seem very excited about it.
No. I
Yes.
just think it is a safe place.
Why do you think it is a safe place?
That's a good question.
If there any indication of what Stool is like, they're probably more peaceful. They don't have to deal with any of the politics or slavery than most of these other cities deal with. That being said, I'd prefer to go to Gracklestug.
Fair enough.
At the very least, we go there, we arm ourselves, we actually sell any of the things we don't need of, and we get supplies, real supplies.
Well, the two are not
What
mutually
weapons does
exclusive,
everyone
yes?
favor here?
We can go to Gracklstu and then
what'd
to
you say,
Neverlight.
Keyleth?
I would be fine with
What
going to
weapons
Gracklestug and then going to
does
Neverlight.
everyone
Words.
favor here?
Words.
Words?
What weapons does everyone favor here?
If you can find me a quarterstaff, I'd appreciate it, but I prefer one I can cast spells from instead of the.
Agreed.
I will
Thode-
make do
quarterstaff
with.
for Thode?
Yeah, right, Rio.
Yeah, Thodane would probably want a quarterstaff as well.
Yeah, I think he mentioned.
I
Yeah.
can make do with whatever we find.
Indeed, so could I.
Sarah
actually.
nods at that too. I already have some of the standard equipment I would have been using anyway.
Yeah, I just need a blade. All my damage comes after that.
What? Are we level 2?
Level 3.
Okay.
The big three.
Did you not level up?
I was just making sure.
Okay. All right. Another day of travel goes by. Uneventful. 432 miles left.
Squid roll.
Oh, that's not what I want to do.
I
Make
be
a
helping?
D100 squid roll.
Can I be helping um the fishing stuff?
There's not really much to help with.
Oh, okay.
You're kind of already doing it based on just like your background to collect food.
Okay.
But this is just the rare chance that like a squid shows up. Which no, not today.
No, not today.
Not today.
I would like to make my clothes and my leather armor look somewhat like decent and fancy. Is there anything I need to do for that?
Hard to say.
I have spare
Um,
clothes. If you have any sort of mind with that, I can offer a few sets of that because I have, aside from the one I'm wearing, 4 sets, I believe.
Does
I have 3. my
You'll
bad.
need to sew 4 sets
does
together.
anyone have prestidigitation, the ultimate cleaning spell?
No. Why would I
No?
have that? That's your point.
I have it.
Is that a spell or a cantrip?
It's a
Cantrip.
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 I can
What'd you-
learn it. I can learn it in a day.
What'd you say, Thodane?
I've
Can
got
you?
it.
Thodane seems to have it. You can ask Thodane.
If you would be so kind as to make a man look more decent, I would be appreciative of it.
It's gone.
Helps with my confidence.
Just with like a little twinkle against his hands, all the grime and dirt that just exists on your person kind of just explodes out off of you.
Ah, look at that.
You are now pristine.
I'll take my dagger and start trimming the edges of the sleeves if they were ripped, just to make them
Right.
more, just to hem it.
Okay.
Like those little
Nah,
straight threads.
I feel so much better now. I feel like myself again.
It's nice with prestidigitation. You can feel as clean as if you took a shower.
I disagree.
Ooh.
Yeah, I think so. Eventually, you do come into some problem. It seems up ahead, the passage you're taking becomes especially tight and narrow. Whoever is driving each boat, I would select somebody now.
Keylooth.
Keyleth, you're
Um,
driving one. What
I'd
about
say
the other boat?
Rogi's a good with his hands, right?
Rogi can do that.
Yeah, I'll have Rogi steer.
Okay. I need the drivers to make a dexterity check to navigate the boat with, I think the boat's that. Let me get that real
okay.
quick.
Nice.
That's my second nat 20 of the night.
Nice.
Nice.
The boat has a -2 to dex, but that seems to work out great. You would have had an issue where the boat got stuck. You would have had to all get out and push. But you managed to expertly line yourselves up and just navigate quite capriciously through this tight passage, and eventually you make it out to the other side.
Damn, if you ever need a job on the surface, I got some stuff I could use you for.
Oh,
Yeah, I
like
need
what?
to moving product and protecting it.
Hmm. I am not really one for material things.
I'll keep that in mind for a last resort.
Don't worry,
mean-
Rogi. He doesn't want you to keep any of the things. He wants you to move them to somebody who will give him money for them.
And then I'd pay you a boatload of money to do so.
Hmm.
A whole
Can
boat.
you pay me in contentment?
I can pull some strings. I can make a few
That's
deals.
not a currency.
No,
You don't know the surface world. That could be a currency.
Frankie, do not entertain that nonsense phrase that man just said. He asked if you could pay him in contentment. What does that even mean?
Rogi smiles contently, having pissed Gundra off.
You get through another day of travel. 408 miles left to Gracklestone.
So everybody's collars off.
Yes. Everyone's collar's off. You are free of your manacles.
You think we
You
could use the metal for anything?
I mean, that depends. What do
I'm,
you
I'm
think
try-
you
I
could use it
can't
for?
I can't think of anything.
All right. I mean, it's not a
We
bad question.
could try to sell them. There is not of metal working in Grackle
Wait,
Stew,
wait,
but
Rogi, can't you do that thing where you make stuff fly at people?
where I make stuff
Magic
fly at
stone?
people.
You did those rocks?
It only works on material like rocks. It does not work on metal.
I'm gonna do a squid roll.
Got a fun fact. I don't know if you guys down here know it. Metal is a rock.
It's true.
I
metal
disagree
is
with that,
rock.
but I'm not exactly one who does peasant smelting, so I'm not going to argue.
I'll defer to the dwarf. They eat it, after all.
I don't even know why I would bother with that. All right. Well, eventually,
Rogi stares at Gundra as he says that and just takes the collar that he just got off of Turvy and licks it. Mm.
all right. I need.
You do see like he was being a smartass, and then like you did that is like, what have I gotten myself into?
Rogi and Keyleth, I need you to make a perception roll for me.
Nat 20. You got this.
Okay. Keyleth, you're the only one who sees what's coming up ahead as Rogi and Gundra are kind of arguing and fucking with each other. You notice what looks like stone teeth, stalagmites jutting up from the bottom of the water line. And you're all
Rogi eyes ahead.
sailing right to it. I need both of you two to make another dexterity check, -2.
So, do you just want us to roll a d20 -2, or do you want us to roll our own dexterity?
Roll dexterity, but you're using part of the boat's stats, so it's -2.
Whoa!
Oh boy. Okay. As you you don't catch it quite enough, or at the very least, you don't have enough time to navigate and move. You hit these stone teeth, and it just scrapes against the bottom of your keel boat. I need to roll 66. How do I do that again? What's the code for it?
You roll 66, Daniel. That's how you do it.
You can just pop out the dice roller.
Yeah, you're right. I forgot that's even a fucking thing, actually. Okay, let's see how much health a keelboat has.
It's a more than you think.
Yeah.
For reference, I think a rowboat's like 50. So.
Yep, it's got like 100. So, Your
It's
boats
not
take-
good.
yeah, your boats take damage. They're drivable still, but you certainly don't want to keep hitting shit like that.
There's just a hole. It's not
Absolutely not.
taking on water, but there is a hole.
Yeah. So, there's that.
I'll do text.
Okay.
Now let me draw. I haven't done it yet this campaign.
He needs to.
There's a funny monkey in the background, and there's plenty of space.
Right, don't start that.
No, I'm not gonna draw what you think I'm gonna draw.
I don't want you to be drawn.
You never do, buddy.
Okay, anyway. You make it through another day of travel. 384 days to Gracklestuck. Or 384 miles. I'm very sorry. Not days.
Wow.
That would be
Oh,
crazy.
Awesome abjuration 2 spell, Rio.
Abjuration 2! Yeah.
Wow. The wizard, everybody.
What a dumb fucker.
Keyleth, you catch a fucking squid.
Oh.
Hey!
Roll a nice little survival check.
Somebody cast guidance on me. I do not want to mess this up.
I will say, Thodane is on a different boat.
I don't. Hmm?
Yeah, we're two separate boats here.
Odin and Rogi are both on different boats.
We get close every so often,
Oh,
so we
yeah.
can flip stuff around. But
Keith
Mhm.
is just gonna like wave the squid, like hold it by its tentacles and shake it, and then like kind of like lean over the boat and just be like, "Someone give me a high five of guidance." I need to
I-
harvest this.
I send my
So-
mage hand over.
Are the
How big
boats
is this
currently away from each other then?
A little bit. I think with some steering, you probably get close.
I steer the boat close and jump over and give Keyless guidance.
don't
Okay.
Yeah.
don't jump
How
on
big's
our
this
boat.
squid?
It has a hole in it, just like yours. Don't need water taking in.
A little bit of water
I
to get
incredibly
like-
dexterally shove Gundra as I go back.
in.
Ass.
Yes, feed the
Alright.
monkey.
All right.
Glizzy.
All right. Roll that survival check with guidance. Grunjar, are you gonna take that?
Aw, wow, look.
Yeah.
Demogorgon is eating a hot dog. Anyway, go ahead.
Gundra is
18.
Nice.
very willing to let bygones be bygones. This is a little nothing person who is trying to feel big by bullying him. He knows he's better than them. It's fine.
All fine.
He's
It
mad,
takes some
but-
work, but you use the dagger you have, Keelu, to just kind of dissect this squid and take out the ink sac. You washed it in the dark like a little, like get the grime off of it. But all in all, you have an ink sac that you can use for ink now.
Nice.
So
Wow, the
Well-
wonders of nature can really provide amazing things for people.
Kidu's gonna take a bolt and break it.
okay, make like a little pencil out of it almost.
Writing utensil.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
And deliver both things into the hands of Gundra.
We'll say for the sake of pages and spells and whatnot, we will do the old school like 3.5 system, which is like first
One
level
page per
spell,
level.
1 page per level per spell.
Okay.
You guys currently have like what 5 pages?
I don't have the funds to pretend I can turn this ink into something that I can use for spells, because it does cost 10 gold per spell level
Yeah.
as well, I think.
I mean, you could probably use that gem Frankie has.
I don't got it. Frankie has it.
I'm just saying, I'm throwing out an idea here.
What?
But you could probably try to crush that down. That'll probably work.
Thodan, do you have anything that can inoculate this ink?
It's not exactly my specialty.
We have 50 gold worth of things that we can rewrite our spells on.
I mean, I don't think the blood idea is such a bad idea.
We have ink. We're fine with that. We just need to justify the cost measurements of this mechanically.
So if you have gems or something of that nature that
I
you
got
can kind
3
of break down
gold.
it. Yeah.
We also
yeah.
shared our spell list with each other.
Yeah, yeah, currently I am, yeah. This is more so, actually we might be able to save it for next level up, just so that we can actually get 2 spells each.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Do we
want to
throw Jim Jar on the other boat and move Thodane over so both the wizards can just go at it?
Yeah, I'll say with some work.
Yeah,
You guys want
yeah.
to do
Hockey time.
Yeah, I think, even though we can't really do anything right now, or we're holding off at the very least,
that. Mhm.
we're going to do a lot of the prep work and sort of stuff, so we can actually get things done. And maybe.
Yeah, I'll see if you do like the prep work for it now, like when you actually get to write in spells when you reach Cracklestug, that it'll just go by quicker.
Yeah. I will also, just for flavor, make jokes. Have Gundra criticize how Thodane encrypts his spell work.
Rude.
It's a bad system. My system's better.
It's a bad to the pompous types.
You're not even using
Actually,
a
I'm
Really
magic-
used to being on
laughed.
the
Hold up,
front
hold up.
line.
How much does drow poison cost?
I can look that up. Drow poison costs about 200 gold per dose.
Damn.
And how many vials do you have?
Let me see.
Uh,
I have 15 of them on me.
Oh my fucking
Uh,
god.
Those are bolts, I think, right?
No, I have drow poison doses 15. You handed some over to me earlier.
That's true, yeah.
I'm for
Oh,
free to
one
start up
vial.
that
That's right.
business
You have
again.
one vial.
Yeah, or I could just gamble it all away.
1 vial is 15 doses?
I don't.
And that's how my first wife left
So.
me.
It doesn't specifically say or anything like that. It's just you have a vial of drow poison, which is 200 gold.
So you have a vial of. You have 200 gold items.
We had 3,000. Damn.
Drow poison apparently costs a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Guess
Well, look what you got to go through to get it.
it's true.
It
You have to deal with drow.
says 20 doses each in my notes.
What's the name of that drow
Okay.
priestess?
Ilvara Miserum.
Yeah, I keep wanting to say Madam Ishkar. Ishkar? Is that the name of
Who?
Ott's personality, Gavin?
It is indeed.
God damn it.
You have
She
a
would
note.
fit in well.
You have a notes section you can use to write all that down, so you don't forget.
Yeah.
Okay, another day of travel goes by. 360 miles left.
As the days have been going on, you guys notice that Rogi now has some mushrooms growing on his hair,
Why?
and that there is a very tiny mushrooms, and that the rapport spores, like that are usually around Stool whenever he activates them, are now constantly hanging around Rogi. There's just a little
Prestidigitate those
cloud of
off.
Rogi backs away anytime you try to do that.
Your
Okay.
friend might be turning into a spore servant. Are you ready to take care of that when the time comes?
I think that's the least of our problems.
Just rolls his eyes.
Yeah, Sarah will kind of speak up and go, I've seen spore servants. That's not what's happening here.
These mushrooms growing out of his head. What else is it?
He's just letting it happen. It's not the same thing. They're just feeding off of his
It's a constant
hair
source of
more than
food.
anything.
You seem to know a lot about the Myconid, Sarah.
I've done traveling. I've done scouting
Have you ever had to fight them before?
once or twice.
Keither just kind of nods.
Insight check. Is that the extent of his relationship with the Myconids?
Okay, roll it.
Ah, boo.
I will roll for him. Just a charisma roll.
Is Demogorgon opening his mouth because he's about to eat a hot dog, or is he screaming because he stepped on a Lego?
I didn't see the Lego down there. That's really good. That's a damn good Lego.
The answer is yes.
I don't believe Demogorgon feels pain. So,
He feels rage.
And he hasn't stepped on a Lego before.
I've stepped on Legos. I'm fine with them.
I grew up with them. It's like walking on hot coals for me.
Yeah, I've because I was such a big into Legos as a kid. Like, I've learned even now as an adult, when I walk, if I feel something, I instinctively like let up on my like foot.
On your weight.
Yeah, I
Right.
just I do it immediately. I don't even realize sometimes. I'm like, oh, what's that? I always make sure. I think it's just because I just had a billion Legos and I never cleaned my room, so I just learned how to walk through it. But I mean, he's not. He doesn't seem like he's particularly lying, but at the same time, something's definitely not right. That sentence.
I think I've rolled like middle of the line on every insight check against Sereth, and I literally have a note that says distrustful of Sereth. Because I've
He's-
rolled shitty insight checks.
He rolled a 5. He rolled
Yeah.
a 5.
Oh.
Sarah's gives me weird vibes for several
Yup.
reasons. I don't like it's to the point where I'm now like giving him shit about things that I probably don't have a reason to give him shit for. But man,
Keyleth, Sereth. He's the most relatable one out of the
Yeah, I was
group.
gonna say, like,
Yeah.
you both kind of probably had like a similar background, just going through melee mech fear and just being soldier.
That's why he's not pressing any further, because it's just like, yep, Sereth is acting correctly.
Yeah.
Cagey about the fights he's been in. Yeah, you don't want to tell people about what expeditions you've been on.
Mm-hmm.
That's information. It's valuable.
That's exactly right. And you can kind of get that, Rogi, when you're like just eyeing him as he talks. You get like he's keeping in things vague, but there's probably like just a standard reason for that.
Okay.
Just drow are always like that.
Drow
something
being
about-
drow, always cagey.
Basically, yeah. Like it's hard to tell if he's untrustworthy or just being a drow.
Guntra's
The
like,
answer is yes. That is
The answer is
untrustworthy.
yes.
like Guntra's being the most uncharacteristically open, and it's only things that it's very clear that he believes will give him a benefit by divulging.
Mm-hmm.
Like the spell book, he got to see the others because he just responded in kind. That was a net gain for him.
It's true.
So can they start writing spells now if they just burn that drow poison?
Yeah, if
Yeah, I'd say yeah.
if it is that, I'll just kind of erase it and just say that I have. Well, when we get to the city, I'll finally actually erase it and say we have the gold, because why not? Drow poison,
Mm-hmm.
sell it.
Oh yeah, there's always gonna be someone who wants to buy. So yeah, I mean, you have options now. Um, Eventually, as you travel through, Rogi, you notice something in the water, and you take a good long look, and eventually, Keyleth, you notice it too, and a few of you. They look like mermaids, but something's not right. The way they move, it's too frantic.
I ever encountered something like this before in my travels?
Probably not. Not too often. I don't think you go on the dark lake.
Okay.
But you start to
No
recognize
one look at
as
the water.
eventually you notice them. They're not mermaids necessarily. They are marrow.
Oh,
Oh, fuck.
those fun guys.
Yeah,
Well,
there
hey,
seems
what
to
are you
be about-
looking at?
I immediately ready a crossbow, and I say, everyone be on the lookout.
Oh, is it one of those demogorgons again?
No. No.
One of them
It's
notices
worse. Is it
One of
worse?
them notices your crossbow
No.
and immediately rushes up. He screams out, "Blood and salt for the Prince of Demons!" And
Oh,
Maybe?
Three of them go after, well, two on one boat, one on the other, and they start trying to shake the boat and capsize it. One of them is going to attempt to capsize. I need someone to make an opposing strength check.
Which boat?
For each boat. I need
For each
someone
boat,
to make a strength check to kind of keep them at
Uh,
bay. And
my
not,
strength is a 0, so
I just
will
rolled
make a strength check.
Oh wait, you're on the
Strength
other boat.
saving throw or strength check?
strength check. Their opposing strength check. One of them rolled a nat 1, so that's clear. Rogi, you want to go ahead? Ooh.
bet against the net one.
Oh. Nope, that's an 18. So everyone on Rogi's boat, you are all flipped out as like two of these marrow just take it and throw the boat over and capsize it.
Okay.
Like everyone in this group is. Oh, I accidentally took your shit. That everyone on this side just goes into the water. The marrow attempt to kind of come at you, but at the same time, they're not looking to just kill you. They prefer to drown you.
do. I mean, are we in combat?
Kind of. For the sake,
Kind of.
I mean, they're not really going to be attacking back and forth. They're mainly just trying to throw you into the water.
If I
Capsize.
were to use Thunderclap, would that hit my friends as well?
Thunder is not lightning.
Yeah, thunder's not lightning. It's sound damage is essentially what it is.
Oh, I'm just trying to shock them away or scare them
Okay.
away.
All right, yeah, make a roll for damage and whatnot on that.
But would that hit my friends as well that are in the water?
Only if you
Uh,
aim it at them.
Only if you aim it at them. For the most part, there's two that are just kind of in front of
Wait,
you.
is
so it'd be
Thunderclap
easy to-
not just a circle around you? No, Thunder Wave is what it is.
Yeah. One of them is around you. One of them is a square in front of you.
So which one are you using?
So Thunder Wave is the one around me. Thunderclap is in front of me.
Okay, yeah.
I'm going to use Thunderclap in the direction of whoever's attacking me.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Roll it. Okay. I'll make a quick little roll for him.
I guess it's less for damage, more for intimidation.
I think you
Right.
flipped it
It's
around.
toward.
Thunderclap is around you, I believe. I think you're still good, but it is the 5 feet.
Thunder Wave is the cube and squid in front of you.
Thunder Wave is a
Um,
15-foot cube. I just clicked again. My bad.
Thunderclap is
Thunderclap is
a 5-foot radius around you.
a 5-foot radius around me.
Yeah,
Okay.
so if they come and
Do you
try
want
to
to use
grab
Thunder
your ass,
Wave instead? Do you want to use Thunder Wave instead?
Well, Thunder Wave's a bigger cube, so no.
yeah, but you can
Okay.
direct Thunder Wave.
That you can direct Thunder Wave is what we're saying.
Wait, I can?
Yeah, it is a square next to you wherever you point. It is very hard to understand this. There is a image in the player's hand guide that makes this more clear.
Could you find that and send it to me? Or I can
It's
look
like
it up.
you know how you would shoot a line out of your hand? You're shooting a square out of your hand. And so one edge of the square is touching your hand, and then the rest of the square, basically, think of your palm facing forward. Your palm is touching the wall of a cube, and the rest of the cube is completely in front of you, and you're on the outside of the cube.
So like, here's me on the bottom left.
Yeah.
I'm
be-
touching. Is it like this?
Yes.
Yes, that's exactly right.
And this is 5 feet,
5 feet. Yeah.
and that's which one is this? Thunder Wave or Clap?
This is for
Wave.
Thunder Wave.
The first level spell is
And
Thunder
that-
Wave. The cantrip is Clap.
And the Thunder Wave, which is the one I just drew, also pushes people 10 feet outwards, right?
Mm-hmm.
I believe so.
Let me look it up to be sure.
Yeah, in the meantime, Keyleth, you see this Marrow trying to like rush up, screaming all this the demon print, and you just kind of shove him back away into the water, which it hisses and swims away. They seem to just be opportunistic, not committing fully to an assault.
Let me know whenever I can do something.
Okay, I'll say, Frankie, if you want to do Thunder Wave instead, I'll let you.
Hold on. I just want to.
Okay.
I want to clear this up now so we don't.
Yeah, there we
Okay,
go.
so the cube is a 15-foot cube. We're confusing the two right now.
15-foot cube, got it.
Yeah,
But
so I'm
still,
just
that
gonna draw
means
a little-
even more so you can be able to take on
Well,
like
look
so-
look what I just put in chat. This is
Yeah.
this is the spell itself, and it's
Yeah.
it
I'm
sweeps
looking-
out from me.
That's the wording that people get confused. That's the
It's
wording
the
people get
15-foot cube originating from you.
Yeah, from you, which means that
Yeah.
the point of origin is you, and you can see the picture that I'm showing. For a cube, you are one of the faces of the cube. It's still from you, but you are not the center of it.
right.
The wording is confusing. They've had to re-explain this to people publicly online. It's as intended by the rules of the game. It is a cube in front of you.
And that's Thunderclap, the cantrip.
Yeah,
No,
which is
that is Thunder Wave. What I'm
Thunder
talking
Wave is
about.
what we're talking about.
Look at the
Thunderclap.
picture. I've drawn them.
Yeah.
Wave and clap.
Thunder Wave is like the sphere.
Clap is all around you, and
No,
then wave is.
Thunderclap is like the sphere, I should say. I'm mixing it up now.
Yeah, it's getting a little confusing.
Just look at the drawings I've done.
So we'll just say you cast one of these spells. Boom.
No, one's a cantrip, one's a first level. We gotta.
Yeah,
All right.
this
Which
kind
one
of
would
important.
you like to use?
I'm just
Like-
gonna go for self-defense and use Thunder Wave, and I'm gonna re-roll because that's
Okay.
a different damage modifier.
Yeah, 2d8 thunder damage. Okay. Well, that's more damage. That's good. They fail the Constitution save, so they get blasted back, and they scream and hiss underwater, and they swim away. Your boat, unfortunately, is still flipped around. Rogi, did you have something you wanted to use?
Yes. How deep is the water here?
You don't really know. Deep enough.
We're just treading.
Yeah.
Then I'm going to, obviously, first, as always, grab stool.
Yep.
And then I will cast Enlarge on myself.
Okay.
You're doing
can
the
do
funny.
that now. You
Mhm.
grow into Big Rogi.
And I will try to uncapsize our boat.
All right, make a strength check for me.
Hell yeah, at advantage.
Yep.
Oh, can I guidance myself before I do this?
Sure.
Good
Oh,
thing.
no. Well,
14.
14. That's enough.
Yay!
I'll say that's enough to just you get underneath the boat and you just push up with your new enlarged strength, and you just flip the damn thing back over. Everything's sopping wet. Kind of collect some of your supplies you just had lying around on the boat. Easy enough with all of you working together. You throw it back on the boat. Everyone gets on it. With Big Rogi.
Boat tips as you step back on.
Yeah.
Boat immediately.
Gets
How
back
long does
even
it
as
last? It lasts,
the rest of the passengers kind of go to the very far edge.
it lasts a minute, so
You can probably turn it off if you want manually.
yeah, I help everyone on in my big form, and then I...
You shrink back down. Alright, fair enough. Price is averted. No one was set in the water, left to drown. You continue forward. A full day's travel. 336 miles. Oh boy. It is a long trip, like I said.
While doing some very minor, kind of nothing work with Thodane because we're two wizards and we can figure out how to do stuff like that. I'm just talking to him, and I just kind of say a phrase that is an undercommon and has a bit of Elvish mixed into it, but he, even if you don't speak Elvish, he'll eventually translate it, which is just, weakness is the spawn of contentment and affection. That is a saying I've heard for a lot of my life. Your friend, he kind of makes an eye thing, like squints his eye a little, because he doesn't know if you're friends with,
It's assumed because of the same race.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I'm not friends with Keeluth or Sereth. We're allies at the moment, but we're not friends. And also, friendship is dumb. But
Who needs friends?
your friend seems to be obsessed with finding a place he can be content. I hope that does not lead to us being weakened by his lack of action. Will you take responsibility if that does happen?
Of course not, but I mean, based on what's already happened, I don't think it's gonna show in the form of a lack of resolve.
Gundren did smile when you said, "Of course not," because that's how he would have answered.
Unless he stays in the Myconid village at this rate.
Okay.
We can work around it.
Yes. I think we'll know more once we get to the city at least, if nothing else.
Nods. Continues.
All right. Another day of travel goes by. 312 miles left.
Can I just fish for weird things at this point?
Like what?
I don't know. Just anything that's dumped in the water.
Anything that's just dumped.
Actually, go fishing for a boat.
You're gonna go fishing for another boat.
Daniel,
A
please.
boot.
Daniel, please create a fishing minigame so Keyleth can gain a magical item from the lake.
Absolutely not. Not creating jack shit for that. A new day started. 312 miles left. Anything anyone would like to add? That's not a fishing minigame.
Another squid.
You want more squid? Alright, make your squid roll. Squid roll! Nope, no squid today.
No squid today.
Alright. A new day goes by. 288 miles. I forgot where we started, so I don't really remember the halfway point. But
Like
I will
400,
say,
so we're getting there.
you're getting there. I will say, by this point, to continue forward, you have to abandon your keelboat and travel back onto dry land.
Woo!
Oh.
Beautiful.
You come to a rest on like a sort of rocky shoreline. You have to kind of climb up maybe 5 feet of a cliff face to kind of like to get into this tunnel that will lead you forward. But for now, it's your choice. But I assume you're all abandoned the boats.
Yeah, I don't need no boat.
Okay.
Do I recognize this area? Do I know about how close we are to Gracklestew?
You're not really familiar with this route necessarily,
Mm-hmm.
but based on keeping track of where you're going and how fast you're traveling, you do know about the time, or about the amount of miles you still have to walk.
Okay.
But yeah, in general, you're not 100% sure exactly where you are, but that's kind of how you travel the Underdark anyway. And so, we move forward. Now I have to roll on a new random encounter chart.
Oh God. Daniel, do
All
not
right, I'm
roll
going
for bear.
to
Oh,
use the
God.
bathroom. Oh no, real quick.
Daniel.
Hey, here we go.
Actually, maybe
Uh,
not. I think their rolls in the table are activated on high rolls, not low. So we'll see.
Yeah, that is right. Nothing happens today.
Yeah.
Oh,
But you can
well.
decide to move at a fast pace or slow pace.
I don't know. I think we're all energized from
Yeah.
standing and sitting on this boat for
We're
days
well
on
fed.
about half a week.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Got some
Normal
energy to
pace.
run off.
Yeah, normal pace is 24 miles. Fast pace is 30 miles in a day, but with a -5 penalty to passive wisdom checks.
Yeah, let's erase 6 miles from the trip. It'll eventually add up.
Yeah.
Okay, I will also say the drought pursuit level will now resume. It has been
Oh,
paused if you're on the
cool.
water.
Oh, okay.
It's
You know-
hard to track you when you're just traveling in a boat on water.
You know, we have not seen the drow pursue us. We know the drow are pursuing is due to drow nature and other things.
Mhm.
Wouldn't it just be perfect if they just kept going down the southern path of the lake and they just meet up with us?
Yeah.
Ooh, let's push our boats out.
Okay.
We could just burn them.
These things are made to not burn
No.
easily.
They'll see the smoke. That smoke's not going to
Yes,
dissipate
that will
down
tip
anywhere.
them off as to exactly where we are.
Okay, so you guys just push the boat kind of further along the path, or the waterway, or
Yeah, just push
kinda-
them
Yeah,
out into the lake.
unbeach
Okay.
them.
Oh, and we didn't we searched the boats while we were on it. There wasn't anything extra or
not
interesting.
really.
They're
no.
Yeah,
Katoa
okay.
boats.
Yeah.
They
I didn't
have-
know if there was any extra rope or anything that we could have
Yeah,
taken.
not particularly. Like it's just
Okay.
you're fun. Like they were just there.
We were lucky they had oars.
Yeah,
Yeah.
basically.
They
They
have-
weren't prepared for these. They didn't prepare these boats for anything. So
Cool.
Fish
I'm gonna
fry.
go use the bathroom real quick.
Okay.
okay.
Rogi protects stool.
If you travel at a fast pace, you will take off another 30 miles. 258 miles.
Does the pursuit level go down?
The pursuit level does go down.
Hmm.
Because you are like booking it now. You've hit land, you're running at full speed. Yeah, you cover an extra 30 miles. We'll wait for Gavin to get back. If anyone else needs to take a pee break, now's the time. You know what? I might actually take a pee break too.
You would.
And the DM's gone.
I would.
You
I?
would, Daniel. God, fucking-
Right.
All your water constellations.
Water constellations, huh?
9 of your signs were water signs. What the fuck?
It's true.
I don't know what that means, but
It's clearly important.
it might not be. Like, again,
Oh, you're right.
I am looking at charts that I think most astrologists would be like, this doesn't really mean anything.
Alright, I'm gonna go take that pee break then.
Astrologist? Are you mixing that up? Astrology and what's the other one? Astrologic. Doing a fun Google to make sure I know the things I don't personally respect all that much are correct. Yeah, it's astronomy and astrology. Okay, I was correct.
Ricky Pastranomy.
The other day, the TV was on. I forget what channel it was, but they were talking about a character, and I could have sworn they said that this guy's last name was Calzone, and I was just like, and it clearly wasn't Calzone, but I heard Calzone on the TV, and I was like, I have pastrami brain poisoning.
The first time I ever played Skyrim, there was the wizard in Markarth named Calcelmo. I didn't really care to read his name too in depth, so I called him Calcium for the longest time.
It's a good name.
Strong name.
I like it when people are named after kinds of rocks.
Hey.
Oh, got real quiet.
Yeah.
Yeah, Dan's in the bathroom.
Dan was like, pissing? I love to do that. And then he did.
Ah, bastard.
I mean, I get it, but
Why does he
also-
always like doing it so much?
I know, right? He's like making it his thing, which is weird.
Can't make that your thing.
I can't believe I'm gonna put this on YouTube later. This is the sort of stuff professional people who are like producing this sort of D&D thing would cut out and maybe throw into a Patreon reward or something where it's just like, hey, you want to hear the nonsense we talk about between cuts? Here's everything. Just go through it. It's $1.
Pay me $1 to listen to my ramblings. Is that real? Do they do that?
Podcast Friends at the Table does do that, but it's mostly just the pre-show stuff, and it's usually something of more substance. And by substance, I mean talking about whether or not I've never actually listened to one, but I assume it's stuff like talking about how dentists always meet people on Tuesdays instead of Mondays.
What?
Fascinating.
Yeah. They don't have to be at their practice every day, so Monday's kind of the day you do all your shit, and then Tuesday's like, yeah, whatever, I can get my teeth cleaned. Daniel, you're the DM. Get things back on track.
I don't know if I want to. Just figuring out what's going on. Also, I was reading ahead for some stuff. Everyone's back. Everyone's good to go.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, we will continue. You're all moving at another fast pace again. It's a new day.
Yeah.
We'll start. Let's throw on some different music. New journey.
You can't see, but I'm pogging. Wait, I have a tool to do this. Activate.
You do. No, let's do. Yeah, fuck it.
Oh,
There are.
Wait, did we have a whole day
servers-
on land?
yeah,
Yeah, 30 miles.
I did it.
Oh, I want to
Fish-
see if I
Fish
could
pog.
Oh.
Trillimac or just any mushrooms in general I could find.
Look how
Yes.
ready he is.
I also want to be looking for mushrooms, especially fire lichen.
I have assumed you're kind of like you're looking around for some stuff. Mostly you get like a few water orbs, to drink and eat. I'll say yeah, you could probably get about. Let me just roll a d4. Yeah, you get about 2 things of Trillimac just on your travel.
Any fire lichen?
That goes directly to Gundra.
Pile things on top
Yeah,
of
we'll
me.
say 4 pounds of fire lichen.
Oh yeah.
I don't know what you plan on doing with it, but it's there.
Congratulations on the beer juice.
You have no
It's
brewing
not even
kit.
beer juice, it's just spices.
Yeah,
That's all you got. You got the spice.
Tonight then,
you got hot sauce.
Rogi will take some of the mushrooms that we've found and
And you will what?
he will ask Gundra to make a small fire, just enough for the size of cooking,
Right.
Okay.
and he'll take some of the mushrooms and drizzle fire lichen over it, and he will make a as nice as you can get underdark meal.
Okay. You know what? Do you have the cooking
Feat.
proficiency or whatever?
Next level I will.
Next level, you will. Got it.
Do you want to just have do intelligence or
I'll
something?
Yeah. All right.
This is a wisdom. I feel like this is a wisdom-based thing.
I will let
Could
you.
be.
I will let you decide. How do you think you should flavor this skill?
Oh, I'm not using measurements in the slightest. I'm completely using my intuition to see what, seems right.
Got it. Got it. Understood.
When Grandmama Rogi made stuff, she would use a tablespoon and then
Got my
refer to
mama.
it.
That's my grandmama.
Yeah. She
When
used a
Grandmama neck snapper.
Yeah.
God, yeah.
Oh,
Forgot about the last name part.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Grandma Neck Snapper, whenever she uses a tablespoon, what she's talking about is a random spoon that happened to be on the counter.
Yes.
She doesn't know what it
Yeah.
those certain
Would you
things
like?
are.
Would you like me to roll a wisdom check?
I will let you decide what it should be, based on how you want to flavor it.
Oh. Well, then if that is the case, I can't change the fucking skill types. I was gonna say a wisdom-based sleight of hand check.
Okay. Hey, roll it. I'm fine with this.
You
Roll
proficient in
1d20.
sleight of hand?
I am.
Might as well roll a wisdom check and then add +2.
Plus
Yeah.
5. Oh,
Or +5 if that's
we're just
your
gonna do
skill.
this. There we go.
Okay, yeah. Here we go. You all got used to just eating just very bland mushroom-based meals. The fish was nice for a time, but it did have some dirt and grit to it, just from the filth that is
Imagine
the
not
Underdark.
hitting the fish before eating it or cooking it.
Yeah, it just doesn't taste good. This is actually a solid fucking meal that Rogi's made. It's impressive, to for sure, for having just basically nothing
Mm-hmm.
but the Underdark Wild. You have a decent meal for once. I like to imagine it much to Gundra's chagrin.
Mm-hmm. It's
Fire lichen.
if I get a free meal out of this, that's a net positive for me. It doesn't really matter outside of that. Then again,
True.
I think this is very different
Cool.
from his normal palate. I think he's having mushroom steaks and whatever food can be found in a rich person's kitchen.
Yeah, yeah.
I guess it's
Okay.
You know-
rich, but whatever.
The first time I learned how to use this, I had just fought my very first, well, just escaped rather, my very first Umber Hulk. And Rogi launches into a long story that has no real point and is very wandering.
Mm-hmm.
Until you all finally drift to sleep.
And Rogi will take first watch.
Okay. 228 miles to Gracklestug. Yeah, Rogi, you want to do a perception check?
Can do. Oh.
Dane, I'm gonna have to ask you to stop right now.
Oh, come on.
I know what you're making. I don't want it.
It's gonna look great.
He's speeding up.
He's being a faster.
He's trying to get it done quickly. I don't want the fucking frog.
It's the
Pepe.
Pog Frog,
Pepe
though.
hand.
I'm aware of what it is. I want no part of it.
Daniel, you have endless cruelty at your disposal. Fucking get it.
Anyway. Anyways. As you travel forward through a new day, I'll even say, like, nothing's gonna happen tonight. I just didn't roll anything. As you travel, something interesting happens. You are passing by another cave, it seems. Let me see if I can get all this set up and ready to go. Token page. As you're traveling, you're passing by what seems to be like another cave, but something of interest kind of stops you, Gundra, as you look. Especially any of the Durgar, you see there's like a structure. It's not just a cave. It seems like something part of this was carved. And then you hear a soft feminine voice that sounds out in your mind, very suddenly, but faint and distant. It says, "Hello? Is someone there?
Trap, absolutely
please.
trap.
Oh, please. I need your help. I've been trapped in the dark for so long. So very long. Please. Won't you help to free me?"
And only Gundra can hear this?
And then you see, no, all of you hear this in your
Oh,
mind.
okay.
You also then receive what seems like an impression of a direction down this pathway to the entrance of some kind of marble wall, some sort of bronze, like some door made of bronze encased stone. It's now green with age.
I don't trust that door.
That's not our problem. Let's move on.
It will become our problem if we leave it be. It is a trap, no doubt, but it's better if it's dead than following us.
It's trying to lure us away. If it was going to follow us or cause any sort of long-term effect on us. I wouldn't be using the lure trap.
I agree with Keyleth on this one. There is a particular kind of plant that grows deep in the Underdark that has a long, glowing white light that it uses to attract prey. This feels very much like a glowing white light that will eat us if we get much too close.
He's just kind of
We're
staring.
not hearing this thing, right? We're just hearing it in our heads.
Yes, it's mental, it seems.
This is a psionic communication. Whatever that thing is.
Probably
It
wants
probably
to
doesn't
eat
have
our
much-
brain.
Gandra, I want you to make a history check for me.
Okay.
If it is something in our heads,
And you
like
know what?
it is,
And Thodane, you too.
this
History
feels
check.
like mind flayers.
Thodane, you get advantage because of your stone cutting.
Mm.
Okay, I'd say that's good enough.
Hell
for both of
yeah.
you notice there is a specific culture to this kind of stone. And you, as being wizards, you recognize it as part of some Nethril like culture. The Flying Cities, the Falling Empire. You're looking, especially you, Thodane, you're looking at the way the stone is set in and through this cave. It seems like it wasn't originally here. Like it
Is put here.
it was put here, but very violently, very forcefully. You two kind of talking together, you get the idea that this might have been a Nethril, like part of a Nethril city or something that had fallen into the Underdark and has just rested here.
Hmm.
But you do know these are, they used to be a very magical empire.
Well,
Considering this place might have something of worth in it. It's old and ruinous, but there's something. If we have to kill something attempting to attack us, it might be worth it.
Don't you think we have enough gold from that drug poison, though?
I'm not talking about gold. I am talking about something far more worthwhile.
Do you really think we're equipped to deal with whatever magic crap is causing that thing to talk to us right now? With a potential pursuit on our backs? I say we just move on.
He kind of gets. You see, like, his face get a little angry at this, and it's like, as a student of Sorcerer.
Keith just kind of backs off and raises his hands. Look, I know you wizards are superior with your intellect and understanding about everything, but right now
Correct.
we don't have time.
We have time to explore.
Right now,
This
you are in.
Do not argue with me.
Rogi gets bored and walks towards the door.
I don't think that's a good idea.
Quietly. Cautiously, but still walks towards the door.
I don't.
So
need
you
to
have
I
to
don't
go-
think that's a good
You
idea.
have to go down. You got the impression of the door in your mind. You do know you have to walk down this side tunnel. It seems. You're figuring out. Even you can see now, Rogi. It seems like it was once maybe a hallway. That is a long, long time ago has now fallen into the Underdark like this, and everything just kind of formed around it from years and centuries of just shifting rock.
He walks down until he can. Does it bend? Does it like go straight and then
It-
bend?
It bends
This
a little
tunnel?
bit. Yeah, it bends a bit, but it's not. It's very cracked and rugged. Like did not intend to do that.
Rogi goes until he can like see around the bend,
You see
and where
around
he
the
can still
bend,
see the rest of the party.
and normally you wouldn't be able to see that far, but there seems to be some kind of glow throughout this tunnel, this area. You know it as Favres.
I know it as what?
Fair as.
Fair's res. Fair's res. There's a lot of ways you could say this word. Here.
Yeah.
You know it basically from being an Underdark citizen. Fair's res is like this magical, almost like radiation in a weird way, but not quite. And it just permeates places.
You're in a hot spot.
Gundra shakes his head and kind of like chuckles a bit to himself, like, "Why am I even arguing with you? I'm not some babe who needs to ask permission from his sitter or something. I'm an adult.
Ugh.
If you don't want
How
to come,
about you-
that's fine. I'm going."
Keyleth's
Guys,
gonna
this
put
is
his hand on
definitely
his
a
shoulder.
trap, but it's a really pretty trap.
Listen, if you're going to do this, fine, but at least let the dwarf be a scapegoat for you. Wait for him to get killed or trigger whatever it is first, then go in. I don't want to lose one of the more valuable members of our party to stupidity.
Your advice
Then
will
he
be
takes off your
considered. He's pissed, and it seems to be aimless at this point. Yeah, he walks down.
I'm sorry, can you hear me now?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, something was going on with my mic there for a second. My bad.
Rogi has told Topsy and Turvy to take care of Stool.
Okay.
And has made a bet with Jim Jar. Said, I bet you 50 gold
50 gold.
that you cannot keep an eye on Topsy Turvy and Stool.
I see what you're doing, but you know what? I'll take that bet. You'll owe me later.
You sure will.
Do you want to bring Sereth, Pupito, or Durendril with you, or do you want to leave them behind too?
Sareth can choose his side all he wants. I don't care.
I
Sereth
will
stay
invite
behind.
Sereth to come with us.
Sereth will stay behind.
Okay.
He doesn't want to deal with your shit.
I'll invite
Uh,
Pepito to come with us.
Pupito will come. He's interested. Durendil does not care. He's busy doing other shit. Okay. So who else is going?
Thode,
Is the whole party coming along?
are you interested enough?
I'm going.
Okay.
I almost thought this was going to be a Rogi Gundra adventure.
I still don't trust it.
You know,
Oh, this is
I don't
definitely a
trust
trap.
either.
But it is a very
I'll
pretty
be
trap.
waiting here.
But
Us
since you
wizards
guys are
need
gonna
to
need my
stick
help,
together.
I guess I'll go too.
Okay. So, Keyleth, are you staying behind?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I
Okay.
think stay behinds are Keyleth, Sareth, Topsy Turvy, Jim Jar, Stool.
Okay. I will.
I
throw you-
whisper to Keeluth, or I say to Keeluth, as we head in, can you please make sure Stool stays safe?
I will
Uh,
make sure that anything that comes this way will be dead.
Oh, thank you. Those are really kind words.
Okay.
Apparently,
make
it's been a while since I've last learned the Dwarven word for kindness and its meanings.
Oh, I also don't know if Prince Dendril is staying behind, but I guess he is.
He's staying behind. Yeah.
Okay.
Rogi actually tears up a little bit as you say that, Keeluth, and wipes a tear away from his eyes.
Keyleth looks confused. He's just
Yeah.
genuinely befuddled. Just, what?
So
Daniel, give me
the
the
rest of you
magical
walk on.
item, please. I would like it. Thank you. Smile.
that would be great. You walk through, and you do see this. Eventually, walking down this, like this Feyres permeated tunnel, maybe a hallway once. You do come across this bronze marble door that's turned green with age. It's sort of. It looks a bit weird, like maybe it's slightly lopsided. but it is currently closed. Someone will need to make a strength check to open it.
Uh,
Don't look at me.
man.
Yeah, don't look at me either.
I'm not going in there first. You guys do it. I'm just here to keep you guys alive.
I will. Ah.
Quickly
no,
call
Rogi.
Keelu.
Rogi wouldn't think to do this. I want to check for. I want to check it for traps. Gavin wants to check it for traps, but
Yeah,
Rogi would not check it for traps.
I
Fucking
played with
Gavin.
I taught D&D to a friend once, and we were doing like a basic game that I just had for 3.5, like a beginner adventure. And he picked a rogue because he's like, it sounds cool, cloak and dagger. And then he quickly found out he can only play rogues because he's obsessed with checking everything for a trap. He tried one time to play something different, and he said, "Fuck this! I'm going back to rogue." He's like, "I can't not check." Even when he would talk himself out of it. He's like, "No, you know what? I'm not gonna check every fucking door for a trap. I'm gonna leave it be." And then he's like, "No, fuck it. I'm rolling. I can't not do it." He's obsessed with it. He played a wizard, hated it because he couldn't check everything for a trap.
Oh,
That's kind of precious.
I love that.
It was very quick how like he got into his head. Check the doors for trap. You're gonna do guidance and try to open it?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, roll it. You
16?
made it. Yeah, it was a 15 you needed.
Woo!
It was close. It takes some effort, but you pull this door just open. And you walk in.
Let's try to be quick about this.
You see from this it seems like an entrance. To the right, you see what looks to be a stone diorama of a sorceress. Some sort of Netherese noble in her prime, surrounded by attendants, slaves, and other trappings of wealth and power, and a vista of a fantastic floating cities cover the wall to the left of the entrance.
So I know the phase will probably make this weird, but I'm gonna ritual cast detect magic as we move forward. So in about 10 minutes,
Okay.
it'll be on.
Roll a d20 for me.
You got it, boss. Whoa, epic.
Okay. You feel like the weave and the magic here is just out of control, probably with the phase res being involved. The magic wants to kind of escape your control for a second, but you reel it in, cast.
Casting it slowly helps.
Yeah. It feels weird to cast magic in here, but it works perfectly fine. For about 10 minutes you said you had detect magic on? Alright, I'll keep that in mind going forward.
Yeah, I did ritual, so if we want to move forward and then say I have it, I know it's a little complicated, but...
Yeah, we'll say like everyone else can move forward if they want. You see at the staircase and landing, you see like there are like empty stone torch sconces flanking the staircase going down. It would normally be pitch black in here, but except for this phase res that's kind of adding a ghoulish purple light to everything. Rogi, right in front of you is where that diorama is.
Is there? You said it's just like a. Is it a painting or is it like a carving?
It's a stone. Yeah, it's a carved stone diorama of this sorceress. Seems to be a noble, like I said, surrounded by attendants, slaves, and just.
Is it big?
Uh,
Is it
you
like
could
this
see-
whole size, or can I pick up the
you-
actual diorama portion?
I wouldn't say you could probably pick it up, because it's roughly like 15 feet.
I tried to break off the noblewoman in the center.
With what?
Actually, how well preserved does this thing look?
It looks fairly well preserved.
Okay.
It seems like maybe just because of the location, that stone door was very heavy. You imagine it was probably just closed and probably hasn't been opened in centuries.
I take the short sword that I have and take the pommel against it and just start trying to like bash one of the more fragile looking parts of it to take a chunk of it off.
It's pretty sturdy.
Okay.
Make a strength check for me. No, it's not coming undone, unfortunately.
Level 1.
So, eventually, yeah, you'll. About enough time has gone by, Gundra. You ritual cast or detect magic.
I'm gonna keep it up for as long as I can, so that's a full 10 minutes unless something interrupts us.
What's the range on that?
30 feet. I think walls might block it. Yeah.
I think so, yeah.
30 feet?
Yeah, 30 feet radius.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
Or 60
barriers
this whole time.
prevent it, so 30 feet in my direct sight.
Okay. Alright, so there's only one way to go.
Yeah, let's head down.
Okay.
If I'm not picking
As
up
you're
anything.
walking kind of down the stairs, set into this back wall of the landing here, it seems to be a Netherese calendar, like carved into the stone. You can actually see it right here. And then the stairs descend. Come on, you want to do it? It seems like this staircase goes down about a total of 100 more feet. You continue forward?
Yeah.
Okay. That'll move your tokens down there. Just a second.
Are we moving quietly?
That's up to you guys.
We're not
Rogi would
loudly.
be trying to move quietly.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, roll stealth check then. Wow. If anyone else would like to roll a stealth check
Yes.
too. Okay.
I'll do it as a package.
You're
of
trying.
solidarity.
Should I even
Yeah, I'm
roll?
giving it an effort.
You're welcome.
You're giving it an effort? Oh, oof. Roki, you would be stealthy if not for the rest of your group just kind of. You're all like enthralled by all this ancient architecture. You're all just talking about it while Roki's like,
More
Frank is just in the
Every
back yelling, "We're gonna die. We're all gonna die here.
yeah.
This is definitely a trap."
Gundra is more focused on checking for spell things than doing anything else.
Right. The stairs lead down to what seems to be like a shrine. There seems to be shreds of dusty tapestry light scattered across the floor. Friezes in the wall are defaced with deep gouges, making them unrecognizable. An altar of pale gray marble stands, gouged and cracked against one wall. Someone make an investigation check for me.
How good am I at that? I am good at that. Cool. Hell yeah.
Okay.
Nah.
Nice.
Anyone else want to throw in? No? Okay. I'll say you check and you see, based on your investigation, you see that there's damage to the room here is relatively recent, but there are no tracks on this dusty floor.
The little innocent voice might be nearby. Be ready to kill.
Rogi takes out the hand crossbow and loads it.
Yeah. I'm gonna move like over here to kind of represent me checking that stuff out.
But other than that, you see two large, like similarly large doors. Like they're probably gonna take more strength checks to try to open. What are you guys doing? Guys. Oh. Apparently 1 square is 10 feet in this map for some reason.
Yeah.
I didn't see the
Oh,
button.
interesting.
Yeah, we've been representing that. It's good.
I didn't realize that. I just saw it down below.
What is this?
A door.
A door?
It's a door.
Want to screech it open?
Rogi will go over to the door and stick his ear to it.
Okay. Let me look quick. Trying to see if there's anything in there. You don't hear anything, yeah. It's a pretty thick fucking door though.
Rogi knocks on the door.
Knox?
Mm-hmm.
Don't. It seems very muted. But nothing
Ro-
happens.
Rogi opens the door.
Alright, you need to make a strength check for me.
Can Rogi feel how heavy it is and then guidance himself?
Yes, I'll allow
Okay.
that. Oh, you push and it is just not budging.
Okay.
If it's
Not-
good, if it's similarly heavy to the last door, you know there might be a problem here.
Not this way. Walks over to the next door.
Okay.
Does the exact same process.
All right. You
Actually, in the opposite order, he knocks and then he listens.
you don't hear anything.
He opens the door. Guidances himself first.
Okay. Make a strength check for me.
Fucking Christ.
So no, you can't get this door open either.
But we are stuck.
What do you mean we're stuck?
I mean, we're stuck.
You need help opening the door. Just. Why did Kilo stay behind?
Go get you. Or Prince Dendril.
Gundar, are you gonna try your luck?
No, I have a -3. I wouldn't even think to try.
Get guidance and Rogi to help.
That makes me at a plus.
Hey.
+1 at best.
Hey, Frankie.
Hey, what?
You are bigger than me. You want to try to open this door?
If you want to help me.
Okay. Boop. I guidance
Oh.
you.
Frankie has guidance. All right, Frankie, you have to make the roll.
I'm gonna
All
straight
right.
aid.
Open sesame. Bada bing, bada boom.
17.
Hey! Even without the
Hey.
guidance, you managed to just really work it and open up this room.
That, my friends, is called finesse.
Wow. That was amazing.
Raw
See-
strength, that's the best.
Eating a good meal can really help your muscles.
Oh, is this a crypt?
Yeah, you see 4 stone sarcophagi, marking the resting place of something.
Okay.
You're not really sure without looking further into it.
Rogi walks in.
So detect magic goes through
Following as
anything
well.
smaller than 1 foot of stone.
Mm-hmm.
These are probably not a foot thick. Am I getting anything?
You mean the walls or the?
The stone
The
sarcophagi, yeah.
Oh yeah, they probably wouldn't be a foot thick, but you're not necessarily picking up anything.
That might be fine.
Rogi tries to lift the lid of this sarcophagi.
As soon as you touch the lid, what comes out is spectral and ghostly and haunting. As they look like they're opening it up themselves, but nothing is moving, and 4 specters come out of these sarcophagus.
Oh, guess who's leaving? Us.
Do they say, my boy?
Hi, boy.
Four
I'm just thinking now. I'm
specters.
actually thinking of Doru or whatever his name was, the vampire in the church. Father, I hunger. That was my bad. Anyways, combat.
Yay!
Oh.
Initiative.
All right. Actually, hold on.
Hmm?
I gotta redo. I gotta remove the turnovers from last time. I didn't do that.
We don't see it, so it's fine.
I know. I do. Roki, can you throw yours in again? I'll just change it to 15. Thank you.
Boopido, what are you
Of
doing?
course.
What is Boopido's
yeah,
skill?
Bubido might be able to fight. Did you guys even give him weapons though? I don't think you did. I don't think he has a weapon.
One has weapons.
Yeah, I don't think Bupido.
He doesn't have any crazy Darrow magic?
He might. Let me look. Actually, I don't. He has nothing. None of that. No.
Oh, I thought everyone had a weapon.
Nah.
I don't know how nice you want to be, but Rogi would have given him a dagger.
All right. I mean, I'll count it. That's fine.
Okay.
Let me quickly roll for these spectars. As soon as I can find their fucking thing again. There it is. I accidentally got rid of their character sheet. I've got so much crap on my screen right now. Okay. Alright, Spectres go first. Or at least one of them. This one. And he comes and tries to attack you, Rogi. Disturbing him. He's gonna use Life Drain.
Oh boy.
That is a 12 to hit.
Does not hit.
Got it. That's all he can do. Frankie. Oh!
What do I want to do?
Run away.
We probably should.
I will.
But also, it's a little complicated.
Okay. I will move here. No.
Where are you moving?
I'll use. Fuck, I don't know. I'm just gonna give Rogi a bardic inspiration.
Okay. How do you give that to him? How do you inspire him?
Yo, get the hell out of here.
No,
I
can't.
just look at him and go, "Hey, if you keep me alive, I'll make you very rich."
Rogi, I'll say you take the sentiment behind it.
Yeah, yeah,
And you
yeah.
get inspired.
For sure.
Okay, Frankie, what else? Is that your action? I don't think that's an action.
It's a bonus action.
Yeah,
The
so you still
bonus
have an
action.
You
I
wanna,
can't can't really do much with my action.
wanna
So
hold something?
You got a cantrip you can cast?
I can cast Blade Ward on myself, but I don't think that'll help against these guys.
Yeah.
True. Oh, you got Vicious Mockery in your toolkit?
Nope.
Damn.
You don't have any cantrips that
Damn,
do
that
damage?
seems like a thing you would have.
I have
Yeah.
Thunderclap. I have Thunderclap.
Okay,
just wanna
yeah, they're
hold.
not close enough. That's fair.
You just
Yeah,
want
I
to
can-
hold that until they get close?
If you
Well,
don't
it'll-
use your held action, it just fizzles away. So it's good to just have on hand.
I'll hold a short sword attack.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine. Alright, Thodane.
I will.
What you doing,
So
my
each
war
square is
wizard?
10 feet?
Yep.
So I will go here because I'm stumpy.
Are you sure it's not the big squares that are 10 feet?
Look, it tells me one square is 10 feet.
Oh, one. Okay, so it is the big square.
Yeah, big square. We're good.
That's 10, 15.
You are getting close to the specter. I think that is a bad idea.
Based on this angle, though, it's kind of weird. You can vaguely see him.
Can I see this one?
Yeah.
Sweet. And what's
I
the
will say
lighting
you've got
like
some-
in here?
Everything's just a dull, ghoulish purple
Dim?
in here.
Would you say like dim light?
Yeah, I would say dim light.
Sweet. I will bonus action coalesce the shadows
I
around
will
me.
say he has he has some cover because of the angle you're looking at him from.
Okay. I'll move into Rogi's space to attack.
Okay, just can't end your turn there.
And I will bonus action cast Shadow Blade and throw it at this one.
Okay.
Throw it?
Yeah.
Oh boy. You just barely missed. As you
Shit.
coalesce the shadow and you throw it. Roll d20 for me. Okay, you're good.
Okay. I curse in Dwarvish and move back to where I am.
You also notice, though, Danny, as you're casting the spell, it wants to escape your control, but you rein it in and throw. Alright, is that your turn?
Yeah.
Rogi, you got a specter in front of you, friend.
Has anyone told me about the weird escaping magic?
No one's really brought it up.
Cool.
Do we have escaping magic?
Yeah, I don't really know what you mean by escaping magic.
I don't know. Just making sure I didn't notice it. I will,
Oh, that. Okay. Yeah, you're fine.
with my short sword out, I will, actually, before my short sword is out, I guess. Yeah. I will bonus action, say, "Que quis na virtu," and cast Zephyr Strike on myself,
Okay.
and I will attack this thing.
Now, what, it just makes you fast, right?
You also get a funny attack.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you get an advantage,
I
okay.
get one funny attack.
With, some d8 force damage. Got it. Alright,
Mhm.
make your attack.
And I should mention, because of the dim light, that attack was at advantage.
Why was it an advantage? Oh, because
Because-
it's dim light. I did not realize that.
Ooh.
That would have hit that, but it's too late now.
Just do 10 damage to the thing. It's fine. We got it. It's listed. Do it, Daniel. Give us a favor.
No.
It's 4
No.
specters, Daniel. Do it.
No. I will say, yeah, Broky, you do end up hitting. But that piercing damage is reduced.
Okay.
It seems to not be as effective. Let me make sure that's accurate. That is accurate, okay. Okay, so you do 4 force damage, which goes through as normal.
Cool.
So that's
And I will run out the room.
2 damage plus 4, so you did 6 damage to the thing.
Yep. And I will run out the room and say, "Run!"
It takes an attack of opportunity against you
It
to
doesn't.
do that.
It's
does
part of
not.
Zephyr Strike.
Oh, part of Zephyr Strike, is it?
Mhm.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I see it right there. Perfect. Boom. You run away.
25, 30, 40, 45. How fast can I go? I can go 55 feet this turn. 5, 10, 15, 20, 20, 30, 40, 45, 50. I'll just go right here.
As you leave Rogi, you hear a voice in your head again. All of you hear it. It says, "Please, don't leave. I'm here below." Just pleading with you at this point. Okay, is that your turn?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Spectre is gonna go. He's gonna move forward and attack Gundra with a life drain. Oh, that's a nat 20.
Okay, can't do anything about that. Let's go, baby.
Yep. Oh boy. I rolled very well.
Doesn't. Yeah, go for it.
Hold on, I gotta add it up. You take 26 points of damage.
I dead.
You need a.
Daniel, I have 11
You-
HP.
I fucking killed you.
Yeah?
The target dies if this effect reduces them to hit point max. Oh, okay, hold on. You might just be unconscious. Roll a Constitution saving throw for me.
No, Daniel. HP over.
Oh, you were right. I forgot that was a thing. In one instant, Gundra, it reaches out for you. Next, nothing. You all watch Gundra get the very soul sucked from him, and he collapses on the ground.
What?
Yeah.
Gundra has died.
What?
Oh my fucking god!
Now, I will say, Mark, there is still hope here, so you'll be fine.
I'm prepared anyway. I'm gonna mute myself for a while.
Okay. I can't believe I killed him with a nat 20 roll, and I rolled very well. It's like, how much damage is that? So I have to roll 3d6, right? Two of my rolls were 6s, and then it rolled more. So in total, I did like 66 damage to him. Wow.
Jesus.
So
Fuck.
Gundra's dead. More Spectre coming in. How fast can they move? Fly of 50 feet. This is about 15. Rogi, you see one of them chase after you and phase through this wall.
Oh god.
But that-
No, no.
It's gonna use its action to move closer to you.
Okay.
That's all it can do. Another Spectre is gonna come up. Thodane.
Fuck, I was
Thodane is
muted.
to attack you with a life drain.
I've been
That's
freaking out this whole time.
That's a 23 to hit.
Keyleth!
Do I hear this?
No. Remember, there was at least 100 feet of stairwell. 23 hits, right? You take 9 necrotic damage. I need you to roll a Constitution saving throw. Rio,
Oh,
you took
Me?
9 necrotic damage. Yeah. And you need to roll a Constitution saving throw.
shit.
Oh. So you have 9 points reduced from your maximum hit point.
Oh,
Ooh.
shit. Okay.
That's its turn. Bupido, angry
Oh
at
my
Guntra's death,
God.
gonna walk over his body and make an attack against one of these specters with his dagger. I'll just roll deck, and then
Oh, shit.
unfortunately he misses. It's another specter's turn. This one's gonna phase right through you, Thodane, and through this, and go right for Frankie.
Ugh.
Frankie does a 21 hit. I'm rolling very well.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah, you
but
are.
I was holding a short sword attack as
You
well.
were. You can go ahead and roll that too. As it gets close. A 15 hits. The damage is reduced to 1. But this is the injured one already, so it is.
I
And
assume it's resistant
I
to-
wouldn't be able to use psychic blades.
You
'Cause
won't?
that's only on my action turn.
I believe so.
Huh? I don't know
I
if
can-
that's true.
I can look it up real quick.
This just says when you hit a creature with a weapon attack.
Oh, then that might work.
Yeah. Then you can use it as a
Hold on. When you hit a creature with a weapon attack, yeah, you can expend one of your bardic inspiration uses, and you do 2d6 psychic damage to it. So yeah, if you
Damn,
wanna,
that's fucking dope.
yeah, if you want to
Yeah,
do that,
it's
go
nice.
ahead.
I'm gonna use
That's
a bardic
cool.
die to do that and do 7 more damage to it.
You can add a
My
bardic
bard
die
needs
to it.
that.
Oh yeah, you use a bardic inspiration.
I spend one instead of giving it to
Yeah.
someone else.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, you do that. You do 7 psychic damage to it. Now it is hurting. So right
Yeah.
now it is at 8 hit points.
I love these kind of.
But it hits me with a 21.
Yes, I rolled it. It is 6 necrotic damage, and I need you to roll a Constitution saving throw.
Rio, you know Barnabas' sister is that kind of that kind of bard, right?
Okay.
That's right.
Your max health
Mhm.
is not reduced, Frankie.
Okay.
But it is your turn now.
Um,
Oh my fucking god.
They're challenge rating 1.
Yeah, and there's 4 of them.
Yeah, this is a party wipe encounter. Like, I don't know. This is the fucking thing.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Let's
this
see
is gonna
here.
be something.
I want to use Thunder Wave, but I don't want to hit everyone around me.
Remember, Thunder Wave is the one where you can angle it.
Yes, but I can put. I'm just gonna try and kill this one with the Thunder Wave.
Okay. Where do
And
you
I'm
want to make
gonna-
that 15-foot cube?
What can I draw shapes?
You could just angle it directly down and below, and I don't think you'll hit Thodane or Bupito.
You see that right there?
Yeah,
I can be outside the cube if I'm touching it. So like
that's right.
that's where I'm going to
Okay.
I'm going to cast that right there.
Okay. Alright, roll it.
Hopefully do.
I can't believe I outright killed Mark like that.
I'm fine.
We're good.
Gundruk is dead.
I can't believe I murdered Mark. Alright, he needs to make a Constitution saving throw. Is that for him not to be moved?
That is.
Or is that half damage?
On a successful save, the creature takes half damage and isn't pushed,
Okay.
or it takes full damage and is pushed.
Well, it fails, and that outright kills it.
Nice.
Boom. At this point, Keeluth, you would hear the thunder wave. So you know there's combat happening.
Oh shit.
So
See
you
what these
hear
idiots are
reverberating through the familiar sound of Frankie's thunder wave. As this specter is just turned to nothing from the pure sound.
Can I roll initiative?
Yes, roll initiative. 17. Okay. We're at Frankie's turn. Alright, so I'm gonna just put you here. I'll say like as soon as you hear it, you just start running. By the time it gets to you,
Mhm.
we'll say that we'll start you at the entrance. Do know there's 100 feet past, like when point A to to the 2 points of the
Mhm.
staircase. It's 100 feet, so keep that in mind.
This one here?
Rogi, yeah, that's 100 feet.
Okay.
All right, Rogi.
Rogi will still with
Also, Keyleth
Zephyr
is-
Strike on.
Keyleth, is there anyone you want to bring with you?
He'll take Seraph with him.
Okay. I will pull up Sarah's sheet and then roll initiative for him.
Rogi will move 5 feet. Zephyr Strike still on, so no opportunity attacks. And
Okay, he rolled very well as well.
will
Actually, sorry, it's Thodane's turn. I'm sorry.
Oh,
Oh, no, it's,
okay.
it's both your turns. You both have the same initiative.
hey, you should let me go first.
Yeah, go for it.
Okay.
Does
So
it get the opportunity strike on you, or do you still have Zephyr?
no, I still have Zephyr Strike up.
Okay.
So I will. Rogi will take a mushroom that has been growing on the top of his head and pluck it off and kind of crumble it, and then throw it. And as he does, he will say light, as it will land right here, and then into a dozen dim light spores as I cast Fairy Fire, and these two have to make dex saves.
Okay. What does Fairy Fire do exactly, besides make them more visible?
Advantage
I believe
on
it gives you
attacks.
advantage on attack.
Yeah.
The uppermost one rolled a 20 for his dex save.
That's a
The
success.
other one rolled a 15.
Okay, well, I tried.
So that's unfortunate. I'm rolling
Um,
very well today.
You are. I am
Bad for
going
you,
to. Rogi sees Gundra dead, right?
Yeah,
And doesn't see him breathing.
not that you can tell.
Okay. Rogi's gonna run. He's gonna run up the stairs and move. So that's 5, 10, 15, 20, and he can get 25 feet.
Okay.
I don't know how exactly you want to denote everything.
Just keep in mind, like how far up the stairs you are.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. And as he goes, he will yell, Kiluth! Gundra is dead!
Oops. Sorry.
Okay.
And anything
I will
else?
imagine you could probably, if you're yelling that, Rogi, which I assume
Oh,
you
yeah.
are, yeah, Keyleth and Sereth, you would both hear. They would both hear that, just echoing off the walls. You casted a spell, right? So I need you to roll a d20 for me.
Okay.
I forgot Dane, so we don't have to worry about that. Okay, you're good. Alright, so Dane.
Okay. I will bonus action resummon the Shadow Blade.
Sorry.
Yes.
Can I do favored foe on? Oh, sorry. That's when you hit a creature.
Yeah, with an attack roll. Yeah.
Oh,
Which
so
you did, technically.
this guy is favored foed.
Actually, no, the guy you attacked is dead now.
Oh, is he? Okay, never mind that. My bad. Sorry.
No,
Continue.
it's
Rio.
okay. Alright, Rio.
So I just resummon the blade
Okay.
and
Roll a d20 for me.
with a bonus action. I'm not
Right.
like recasting, if that makes a difference.
Is it
I'm
a
still
bonus
just
action to cast?
concentrating on the spell. It's part of the spell. but
Oh, okay. Then
when
yeah,
you throw it, you can
then you're
resummon it with
fine.
a bonus action.
Then you're fine. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Just making sure. Okay, I'm gonna blast this one with Arcane Force at 2nd level.
Okay. Magic missile. Okay. 14. You just pelt the damn thing with all this magic. Roll a d20 for me.
Out the shoddy.
Boom, 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 boom. Nothing happens. Okay, you're good.
Oh.
You feel the magic becoming uncontrollable as you're casting, but you
Is that the
nail
one
it.
that killed Gundra?
I believe so. Yes.
Man, it's right, bitch.
It is fucking hurt. But it is.
The House of
turn.
Myvert will live on.
It is going to attack Bupito in front of it, which it hits. Bupito takes 10 necrotic damage. He is fucking hurt. Bupito needs to make a Constitution saving throw and failed. So that he has to wait a long rest before he can get those hit points back. His hit point maximum is reduced to 3 now. Gunter is dead.
Oh,
Skip
buddy.
him. There's a Spectre, who's
So
now
one of
alone.
those should be dead, right?
One of them is dead.
There were 4.
There were 4.
Oh,
Now there
shit.
are 3. Okay. The Spectre's gonna go after Rogi still. So he can get on your ass, Rogi, but he can't attack you.
Yay!
He's just rushing.
You're rushing?
Spectre is going to attack Thodane. That's a nat 20.
Oh my god, you are lying.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not.
Bye, Thodane.
You gotta
That's-
put these rolls in the chat so we can see it.
It's too
You
late
can
now. I've already-
screenshot it and
I
throw
could.
it in there.
God. I mean,
All
do you
right.
really need proof of it?
Dish it. Dish it.
Here, let me take a picture of it,
Just
and I'll
keep
send
going.
it to you.
Just
Oh, no,
finish the battle.
I'll just
What
hope
is it?
for a low damage roll. Give me that one.
It's lower.
I don't like that.
Lower than what I rolled for Gundra. It's 13 and a 7 necrotic damage.
So 20 total?
Yes.
Oh, fuck.
Are you still alive?
No, I had 19.
Oh no.
Oh,
No,
wait a
hold on.
minute.
Hold
Wait
on.
a minute. Wait a minute.
Might just be unconscious. Roll a Constitution saving throw for me.
Okay.
Is this a illusion or a
Necrotic.
charm?
If I have to roll a saving throw, can I use Arcane Deflection to give myself a +4 to my saving throw with my reaction?
Is that how that works?
Yeah, I'll post it.
There, I posted it. Yeah, okay. Yeah, you can definitely do that.
Alright. Well, I will do that.
I'll allow it. Oh,
Oh,
+4?
thank the gods.
+4. That's enough. You
Oh.
are unconscious, but you are not. Your hit point maximum has not been reduced to 0, which would kill you.
Alright, I'll take it.
So you are unconscious, my friend. Okay, that's Spectre's turn. Bupito's gonna make an attack against the one that you injured. It's not gonna go well, I'll tell you right now.
Damn, dude, these things are
He manages the
rough.
hit.
Good job.
It's a D4,
Lupita.
right?
Dagger?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He got
D4.
damage.
Oh yeah, cool.
He got 6 minus, which is reduced to 3. The Spectre now has 6 hit points. Stareth can go. I assume he's just gonna run.
Mm-hmm.
Stareth can move 30 feet? So 60.
Yep, 30, so 60.
Alright, so he's running. Boom. Kilu.
I'm running, and then I'm gonna run an extra 30 feet for a total of 90 using an action surge.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
So,
So,
how far down the stairs would you be?
I mean, whatever 30 feet is.
Oh, sorry, so you're 70 feet to the bottom entrance here. Okay, Frankie. Thodane's unconscious. Lupito's still fighting. There's one real injured Spectre, and another one that's at full health. If you have healing word, you could get Thodane back up.
I only have cure wounds.
I mean, that'll
can
work
still
too
get
if
him
you
back
want
up.
to do that.
Yeah, but I would just be setting him up for another damage.
Right, but he also goes next turn too.
Yeah.
It's your choice.
I'll use cure wounds on him.
Okay. Roll it for me. Okay, Thodane, you are healed for 11. You're conscious again.
Wow.
So you're on the ground still, but you have 11 hit points at least. Is there anything else you want to do, Frankie?
No. don't think so.
You don't have another bardic inspiration, or are you saving it?
I'm gonna save it.
Okay. Alright. So Dane. Tap your movement to get back up, but
Oh shit. Coming back to, I'm just going to stab this one as I'm getting up.
okay.
Oh my god.
It's a 9, not a natural 1.
You're right. It is
True.
a 9. It does not hit, unfortunately.
Ah, fuck
Rogi, it's also your turn.
Okay. Do I hear footsteps coming down the stairs at this point?
You would, yes.
Okay. Then I'm going to, using my short sword, make an attack against this guy.
Okay. That
There we go.
hits.
So now I will do favored foe.
Favorite foe. When you hit a creature on nature.
First time in
Favorite
interview.
enemy for 1 minute. It's like a concentration spell.
Oh, never mind.
You don't want to do that?
Nope, I don't want to lose concentration on Zephyr Strike.
Okay.
So instead, I'm just going to use my Gathered Swarm
Oh.
and have the guy take an extra 1d6 damage.
Okay.
As
The target must succeed on a strength saving throw against your spell DC or be moved by the storm up to 15 feet horizontally in a direction of your choice.
I get
Okay,
to-
it says
I get
you
to
choose
choose
each of
which
these.
one?
Oh, you choose each one. Okay.
yeah, I'm just gonna do a 1d6.
Okay, and so you've done 8 plus 3. You've done 12 points of damage,
Mm-hmm.
reduced in half, so 6.
How's he looking?
He's first time he's got hit.
Okay.
He's at 16 hit points.
I'm gonna move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Right there.
Okay, moving back into the room.
Yeah.
Okay. This specter over here will go and attack Bupido with a life drain. That misses, thankfully. Gundra's dead. Next specter, this specter's gonna come back after you.
Wait, Daniel, what about my turn?
You're dead. Deceit. Enjoy your time with law, bitch.
I won't.
No one does. He will do a life drain against you, Rogi. Does a 13 hit?
13 does not hit.
You're clear.
Nice.
Hodane. He's gonna use a life drain to the 16 hit.
A 16 would hit if
Mhm.
I didn't. Is it a new round now?
It is. Your reaction is
Yep.
back.
Oh, thank fucking God.
Actually. Yes, it is.
Okay. Then I will
making sure.
shield.
Okay. And so your AC is now what?
It is now 17.
17. Perfect. Good to know. Yeah, you managed to throw up a shield just in time as the ghostly hand claws at it.
Ooh, that was close.
It is Bupido's turn. Bupido will continue attacking ravenously at this guy.
Good job, Bupido.
He's got some fight in him.
Got some fight in him. That's not good. He just rolled a 5.
Not much fight.
Now that some fight.
He's
Alright,
probably
Sarah.
proficient with daggers. He might have rolled higher than a 5.
No, he's not. Sareth is gonna try to make his way down. 5, 10, and then he can move 50 more feet down, so he's halfway down the stairs. Eluth?
What'd you say? I was at 70 to go, so I'm at
Yes.
10 feet away from Rogi, I guess.
Yeah,
Like,
and
yeah.
we can put you like right
If
there
I-
to show.
Do 60.
If you're 10 feet away from basically this red part. You would be about here.
Can I
Or
see
actually, no,
the
you'd be
specter?
here. Yes, you can.
Can I shoot at it with a crossbow?
Well, use your action to move an
Oh,
extra
that's true.
30 feet.
That's right.
So, unless you got a bonus action thing to do.
don't think so.
Okay. All right,
Oh wait,
Frankie.
wait.
Oh.
No, never mind.
Okay, Frankie.
Um,
I
Can
want to
I-
point out too, Bupita's standing on Gundra's corpse right now.
can I move into Thodane's square to make an out,
I'll say yeah.
or either one of those squares?
Yeah, I'll say sure. If
In
as
that
long as you don't end
case-
your turn there.
I'm just gonna move 5 feet onto this spot. Cast another Thunder Wave
Okay.
on
Try
the
to hit.
cube directly next to me.
Okay. It's hitting Bull Specters.
Yes, it'll look
Okay.
like
I will roll. Was it a Constitution save?
it's starting. It's like this.
Right.
How do you do that? Yeah, it's like the cube starting here
Yeah.
and then going to here.
Okay, got it. Constitution. That's a fail. That's success. So the one in front of you succeeds. The one above fails, and that one, that one dies now because of the booming sound and damage destroys that
Nice.
specter. This one takes 10 damage, which is nearly half its health, and is moved 10 feet back?
If it succeeds, it doesn't move.
Oh, it doesn't. It didn't. Yeah. So it actually takes half damage too,
It
doesn't
only
it?
it only takes 5 then.
Okay. Yeah. So he's doing better. Okay. Is there anything else you want to do?
I mean, I could do a bonus action Thunderclap.
It's a cantrip,
that'll-
right?
Yeah, but that'll hurt teammates. So
Okay. So that's it. We'll go to Thodane.
I don't think you can. It's an action to cast that spell.
Okay, then yeah. Either way, Thodane. Here we go.
I'm trying again on this one.
That hits. That will hit.
Hey.
And does 11 psychic damage too, huh?
Is that? I knew I needed more than 10.
That's for sure. Okay, it has nothing against psychic damage. So that's good. Alright, it has 6 hit points.
Oof.
Not dead yet. Alright.
I'm
next?
holding.
Okay, Rogi, your go. You see Keyleth now at the end of the stair, like up the stairs.
Let me go to the bathroom real quick.
Do I see
Okay.
this one?
There's a lot of people in front of it, but yes.
Can I, still with the thing, the Zephyr Strike on, see the Keyleth who's coming in, run away,
Okay.
get right up here, and shoot it with a hand crossbow.
You may.
Wait.
Now,
You can cause this one to assist you in repelling waves. Yep. Okay, cool. A little bit of the spores around me gather around the arrow as I shoot it.
okay. That hits.
Hell yeah.
Does resistance.
An extra 4 damage on top of the 9.
So that how much is that? You
That
know what?
is
That's enough
13
to,
in total.
That is enough to kill it. Boom, you like headshot it, and it puts its head back, and then it just fades. The bolt drops to the ground.
Ha!
All right. Who?
Fuck
is
you!
that it? Is that it?
Yep, that's all I can do.
Gundra's dead. Spectre. Gonna go after you, Rogi.
Alright,
It makes a life-drain attack. Does a 15 hit?
15 misses.
All right, you're clear. Fuck me. Not rolling against good anymore. Lupita's gonna step off the corpse, run over. Actually, you know, he can make it. So he's gonna run here. Gets that advantage with the dagger. 20 plus 2. Another d20. Alright, well, I think he just barely hit. So, I'm gonna make
Good job,
my-
Rapido.
He does 5 damage, reduced down to 2. So he's doing some damage. Okay, Stareth is going to run. He can make it to here. Let's see, think of it. Helu, your go.
Me. Let's. Oh, what?
What are you doing?
I don't know what that is. Trying to move it away. Just gonna read it.
Drawing on my map.
I am. I'm putting letters. Crossbow.
Okay. Roll it. 18 hits. 2 damage. It is immune to poison.
The bolt wasn't poison.
Okay. Alright, it has 12 hit points. Fill up, but you're in the frame, Keyleth. You see Gundra's collapsed body. Frankie.
What have you all done?
He just points at the ghosts.
They did it, not us, I swear. Don't fucking kill me.
I get right up to it. I get real
Alright.
close and I say, "You killed one of my companions. That is a debt that I must repay to you. Now die." And I thrust a dagger straight up into its heart.
Okay. Oh, misses. It just doesn't. It seems to almost go through it. No impact you feel. Oh, that's unfortunate. Anything else you want to
I
do?
like that. That was
No.
cool.
She was like a son to me.
That your whole turn?
I don't have any
Pastrami,
bonus
did you
actions.
fuck my mother?
You tell me, did you fuck my mother? So Dane, your go. What you doing,
Okay.
real boy?
Steals the
I
spells off of Gundra's corpse.
yeah. I'm going to move up a little bit.
Okay.
And I will bonus action summon the sword and chuck it at its face.
Okay.
Yeah!
Oh, 1 hit point left. You summoned the
Fucker!
Shadow Blade.
I
Oh,
knew
no.
16 was my max. I was
It
like,
almost,
come
it
on.
basically cuts off its arm. It sits there in pain and it just howls. But it is not dead.
Alright, then
Rogi.
I'll use the rest of my movement to come back over and start checking on Gundra.
Got it.
You out of your misery.
Like
I
wounds,
will.
not searching him.
Okay.
I don't know. It only has 1 hit point left, so I'm just gonna make an attack at advantage, right?
Yes. That's still a myth.
Oh my
God.
God.
Oh, I
Oh.
have bardic inspiration.
Yes,
do?
he does.
Is it
Hey.
a D6?
It is a, what is it?
Probably a d6.
I think it's a D6 and then it goes to a,
Might be the next level.
Motherfucker!
That- Hey, Gavin. How do you want to do this?
Ah!
You
Wait,
man-
let me roll all of my damage with
Okay.
favored foe and everything.
Okay.
It's 5 piercing, plus 6 from the other, plus 4 from the other.
Wow.
Damn.
Oh, God damn
Killed
it.
the fuck out of it.
I want to look at it, and I will take my short sword and stab it into its mouth and say, "Give him back," as if I'm using it like a tool to just open
Okay.
its mouth with. And I want to just, even though it's ethereal, stab it into its mouth and just rip its face apart, trying to grab in and look for Gundra's soul.
As you do, there is a greenish glow in there, and you thrust your hand down its just ghastly, ghostly form. You grab whatever that is and you yank it out. It it seems to almost for a second glow outside of your hand, and then the purple phase res that surrounds you just kind of spark with it. They connect in some way. It turns into a more similar shade of purple to those light around you, and it flies out of your hand, and it lands back into Gundra. Gundra, you live once more, but there is a price.
Understandable.
Your insanity goes up another level.
That's level 2, baby.
Is he conscious?
Give me a moment.
If not, I can just use Cure Wounds on him.
I can
I have
also.
one more slot.
I also have cure wounds and can do it.
Gundra, go ahead and roll a D100 for me.
You got it, boss.
Oh boy.
Big
Okay.
2.
2.
I'm guessing about 1 HP.
You'll be at 1 HP, yes.
Okay.
You feel compelled to repeat a specific activity over and over, such as washing hands, touching things, praying, or counting coins. This is you will feel this way for, let me see, it's 1d10 times 10 hours.
1d10 times 10.
Yep,
50
That's
hours.
2 full days.
50 hours you will feel this way.
Oof.
So I'll allow you to choose that kind of activity,
Oh,
but you come to almost screaming like, ah! As
screaming is correct, yes.
the phase res and its weird arcane mystical properties has brought your dejected soul back, but the madness takes hold.
Was I aware I died?
Yes, very much so. For a
Okay.
moment, what is your afterlife?
What is my afterlife?
Ooh,
Loft,
what a question.
baby.
What
No,
is
I
my...
mean, what is your afterlife? Who do you worship?
I try to honor Loth every single day of my life.
There is a moment while you were dead that you were in the demon web pit. But it was strange because you did not see Lal, but you saw dozens, dozens, hundreds and hundreds of large egg sacs all over the place before you are thrust back into reality, living and breathing again.
It takes him a moment. I'm gonna think about it, but you do see him kind of like doing his weird, repetitive twitch. He might be fiddling something in his hand or something, but
Huey's just gonna go over and grab him by the shoulders and like yank him up off the ground.
I mean, the second Rogi gets up to him, he will also take one of the mushrooms off and grind it up and just push it into. You don't really have wounds, do you?
He doesn't really have
No.
wounds. He did look like a weird desiccated body, like something drained of blood, but he that seems to be no more.
I take it and immediately put it into your mouth and cast Cure Wounds on you.
Yeah, he shoves it as best he can, but spell probably gets through anyways. But he kind of just staggers back, tries to get away from everybody, and he tries very, very, very hard not to cry. He tries very, and I think he's basically just unconsolable for a little bit, and he keeps saying, "Stop looking at me," and mumbling something in Elvish. Keeluth, it's, "I'm not weak."
Keeluth is just gonna look at the rest of them and say, "You heard him. We're leaving this place now." And Keeluth's not gonna turn away from him, but he is gonna like grab both Thodane and Rogi by the shoulders and shove them out towards the exit. And he's not gonna turn his back on Gundra though.
Okay.
And he's just gonna like pull Gundra ahead of him so that Keeluth's in the back and just basically march all these wizards out of here.
Yeah, he is.
Rogi
Actually, you know what? Let's-
will. Does Rogi see you kind of on the verge of crying?
He is crying.
I think everyone would.
Yeah, he is crying.
Okay.
He can't stop it. He's very upset with himself. He's like, it is like the very specific. He's mad that he died. He's angry that he got killed. He's so fucking upset with himself. It's terrible.
Rogi
listen.
takes a moment and softens around you. Immediately as you say, "Don't look at me," Rogi turns his head, but he takes his arm or his hand and just softly holds and squeezes your arm just a little bit, Gundra.
He doesn't want that. He doesn't want to be touched. He doesn't want to be looked at. He. You should listen to
Hey,
Keeluth.
listen, I don't know what you're going through right now, but if you want to be alone or just invisible, I can literally make you invisible for an hour.
Stop. Just stop.
Rogi listens to what you say after doing that little gesture and leaves.
Eventually, he just kind of follows the group and he doesn't talk. You can see him taking things out of his pocket and moving them through his hand just repeatedly over and over. He seems to have some sort of process with it. You don't know what it is, but he keeps looking at that instead of looking at anybody else, and he's just going to trail behind and not talk.
Okay.
Let's get the fuck out of here.
Before we leave the chamber, Rogi will look in the sarcophagi that is now open, just to see if there's anything.
Did you make a strength check to open it? I don't think you did.
Yeah.
No, you didn't. Roll
No,
a
I
strength
didn't.
check for me.
Okay. Guidance or not?
Sure. Okay. You push and push, but it does not open. It's too
Keeluth's just gonna
heavy.
go to the thing and kick it.
Okay, roll strength check for me.
Let me get a guidance.
Guidance, definitely.
Yeah. Okay.
Damn, I wish you'd have 20'd and just
I
like
will-
fucking
God,
destroyed it.
I
me
will-
too.
I will
Like,
say-
oh my god.
I'll have Rogi help. So as Rogi's pushing,
Yes!
Keelan just walks up to it, fucking hits that lid, kicks it fucking straight open. It flies off to hits the back wall and just lands down below.
That's such an anime moment.
Boom.
Yes.
All right. This one is the southwest.
Yeah.
Yeah, southwest. You see, it contains an ewer made of gold, beaten gold worth 25 gold pieces, and a walking stick worth 75 gold pieces. The walking stick is made of a varnished yew with a golden handle shaped like a scorpion.
Keeluth's gonna pocket that
Rogi
money.
takes both of them. Both
It's
of the things.
2 items.
Rogi takes both of the items and says, "Well, we're gonna
Does
take one of
Rogi
the
or
items."
Kilu take it?
I thought there was 25 gold in there and 2 items.
No,
Is that wrong?
it's
No.
a ewer made of beaten gold.
Mm-hmm.
It's worth 25 gold.
Oh.
The walking stick is worth 75 gold.
Rogi will take the walking stick.
What's a ewer?
Good question. Yeah,
It's
you
like
might-
a vase that pours oil.
Oh yeah, okay, one of those things.
Oh, he doesn't care about
So you want Rogi will take it?
that. Sure.
Okay.
Let's go ahead and kick open the rest of these just to get some sort
Alright.
of profit out of this.
They
Yeah,
need a
Rogi
strength check
will
for each of them.
help
Mm-hmm.
you
You'll
every
help
time.
Keyleth, okay, and give him guidance.
Yep.
19 is enough, just on its own. So this is the northwest. This contains a 6 ring worth 50 gold pieces. Put that in there. And a silver necklace set with 2 azurites and a carnelian worth 250 gold pieces.
He'll snatch up both of those.
Okay. Next
Kick
one.
open this one. What's your guidance?
E4.
D4.
Ooh,
12.
that is just no. You're getting help too, I assume, from Rogi.
Yeah, so 14.
Yeah.
In total, is that 17 then?
Yeah.
That's just enough to open this one. This sarcophagus contains 2 golden bracelets worth 50 gold pieces each,
Rugi will take them.
and a ceremonial wand made of chiseled ivory worth 25 gold pieces.
Mm.
Rogi will
Booth will take that one.
take the bracelets and give them to Thodane.
Okay, and the last one. This
Bracelets.
contains a gold censer with platinum filigree worth 250 gold pieces. You hear once again as Gundry, you're still just sitting there, right?
He's kind of in the other room, pacing, doing his little, moving a coin through his hand or up some other object, and just kind of
Yeah.
flip.
Gundra and Thodane and Frankie, as you leave this room, you hear once again that pleading. Please, I'm down here. Please don't leave me.
Shut up.
I'm below.
Shut up.
So you have looted all these sarcophaguses.
You would probably potentially notice Thodane kind of just curiously looking at Gundra a little bit.
Well,
Never
wizard.
having seen somebody come back, so he's just sort of making sure you're alright, I suppose.
Still doing that hand fiddle thing.
I imagine it's like you're taking like something out of your pocket, looking it over, putting it in the other pocket.
I think there's like a little bit
And
of
then-
like, he has to do it in an order, he has to do it in a
Yeah.
process, and if he messed up, he has to do it again, he has to do it again. It involves like moving it between fingers and stuff.
Okay.
He's got the wizard fidgets.
Genuinely, yeah.
Okay.
Keyleth's gonna come back into the room.
Rugi will as
Frankie.
well.
Catch.
Hey.
And he's gonna toss the silver necklace to you.
Yeah, make sure you're marking these down in your inventory.
I will also walk up to Frankie and give him a pat on the shoulder and just say, thanks for the lift.
Yeah, now you owe me.
Yeah, big time. If I ever get more than 1
Hey,
gold, I'll buy you a drink.
So Dan,
Yeah.
you know you
First,
put
let's
your,
get the fuck out of here.
So Dan, you know you put your maximum hit points at 2,819
What? On where? Where's
on your
that?
token. On your token.
Oh, on my token? I have what? I don't see that at all.
I do. 11
Where?
out of
Oh,
2,819.
This is correct.
Yeah.
So
This
you
is-
might wanna.
How you
I wanna
like me
fix
now?
that
I'm
real
a
quick.
fucking archlich, bitch.
Then you didn't even have to die and come back from the dead.
Keyleth's just gonna walk over to Gundra. Just snatch one of his hands, stop him from fidgeting, put the wand in it, and just mutter under his breath, Looks like you were right. There was something down here after all.
Gundra, it's non-magical.
He holds on to it, but he doesn't really do anything. He's gonna stay quiet for a while. I'll put the ivory ceremonial wand in my thing.
Write down that it's non-magical too. I didn't add that in because Keyleth didn't know it wasn't magical. But your expert wizard self would know immediately just from looking at it. It's not like it's clearly ceremonial. There are no proper arcane markings in it that would make it an arcane focus. Okay, as any of you just leave, Rogi and Keyleth, you hear that voice too. Please, I'm just below. It's
Is it from here?
cold. When you leave this room, as like you cross that
It's
door,
in this room?
yeah,
Here.
that is like a stone sconce.
What's it?
Hmm?
Like, what's it look like?
It's like a stone pillar kind of that just is for what like a torch would stand in. But has no torch in it. It's very similar to the other ones upstairs, just before the stairway.
Hmm.
So what are you guys doing?
Was there anything like, I don't know, just run a quick perception check in that room, see if there's any like, can you move one of the coffins out the way, or I don't know.
Okay, yeah, roll it.
Can I help with this?
Yeah.
What's your wisdom?
My wisdom is 16.
I got
Roll-
a +1, so I'll
Yeah,
help
just
you.
roll a perception check for me.
Okay. Can I guidance myself?
Yeah.
Alright.
Okay. Yeah, you were right on cue, Keyleth. It seems like this coffin is set onto like rollers, so it can be moved out of the way.
Strength check.
It does require a strength check, but I think you'll be able to take care of it pretty easily.
Haha!
Or not.
Okay.
Well,
I'm
Keyleth, you're just
all
tired
about
now.
this.
You're exhausted.
Someone help.
Dodane.
Sarah, get in here and move this stupid thing over. We're gonna burn the rest of this place.
Fine.
I will help Sereth. And guidance him.
Perfect. He had exactly what he needed, which is 10. He did real well. But it seems to go further down. Um,
Listen, we could go down there, but I would just suggest a short rest first.
Short rest outside the
mean-
dungeon. Let's meet up with the others to make sure nothing's attacked them while we are dallying in here.
I will come with. We will bring them in here.
Agreed.
Or maybe a long rest so I can get my spells back.
in here, please.
Shut up!
Are we gonna be able to rest with that?
Not a,
On the outside, yeah.
No, we're going back upstairs.
Quick
Uh,
short rest and pop back down.
Okay.
Do we go up and see the others?
That's that what you guys doing?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're
Okay.
grabbing the rest to bring them in here.
Yeah,
Okay.
we'll do a short rest. I'll use Song of Rest so we can just get hit die back.
Lit.
Use
Yep.
hit die.
That's pretty good.
I only have 2 spells at first level anyway, so. Well, it could just go down there invisible.
It's more than I'll
yeah,
ever
you guys.
need, but
Yeah, you guys get all the rest of the people and delete this.
The second that I see Jim, A is Stool okay.
Yeah, everyone seems fine. They seem bored.
I take the cane that I got and throw it to Jim Jar. I say,
Hey,
did a-
now this I like.
you did a good job. The deal is, I bet you did good.
How much is this worth? It looks more than 50 gold.
You also stayed on the back of the boat the whole time.
Nah, yeah, bet's a bet. I'll get you back. Don't worry. It was for
Okay.
50 gold. This seems about 75. Yeah, I got you covered for 20. So
Okay.
yeah, take your short rest, everybody.
And if you use hit die, add 2 to it.
Okay.
Yep.
Gundro spends most of this long rest just sitting in a corner and continuously fiddling with this wand.
Crying.
No, that's gone. Like there's streaks on his face, and he's trying his best to hide it.
Mhm.
If anybody talks
Q
to him,
doesn't say anything, but he's standing guard within 5 feet of him. Not
Frankie, how do
looking at him,
you?
just back turned to him, but
I will say,
Frank-
Gundra has never looked more like a child than he does now.
Rogi will take the gold censure with platinum filigree
Mhm.
and kind of walk over to Gundra, looking at Keluth the whole time.
Q is immediately just gonna say, "Mind your business."
Gundra looks like he was about to say something, and then he just doesn't.
Rogi will take a long, hard look at Gundra and just set it in front of him.
Okay.
And says, "This was at least a profitable venture. There are many spells you could garner with these."
Please do not pity me. Please.
It is not pity.
He's just shaking his head at that. Just.
You will use this much more than I do, and I have no use for it. It is a just reward for someone of great strength. He just turns and leaves. And like kind of gives the thing to to Keluth to make sure that Gundra gets it, because he understands Gundra's not in a space to take it.
The golden censer
So-
with platinum filigree worth 250 gold.
Yep.
Okay.
I guess that's in keyless inventory now.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
If that's how we're handling it, then yeah.
All right. After your short rest, everyone has rolled their hit dice and whatnot. Get back anything that comes back on a short rest.
I use arcane recovery.
Yeah, that's good.
I got. Yeah. Okay.
These kinds of things that are hanging in the air, Daniel. This like
The
weird.
The phase res.
Yeah, Rogi's gonna try to like kind of capture some and
It's-
like put it into his
it-
shell.
It's like a
It
mist.
doesn't really work. It's like a yeah. It's more like a radiation, if anything.
Mhm.
A
Oh,
magical.
Rogi still spends the hour trying to take some of it and put it into the shell.
Okay, it doesn't work. Okay, after that, your short rest, you come back. Can you use arcane recovery? Just studying your spell book.
Good point. I don't think I can.
I don't think you can.
No.
You
It
need a
says
spell book.
spell book in it. There's no way.
Yeah.
Good news.
Don't you have the
Gundra
beginnings
has...
of a spell book?
You have
Mm.
5 pages. A spell book is
We
usually
have
100 pages.
Yeah, we have 5 relatively blank pages between us.
It's a spell pamphlet.
Listen, I have all of my spell slots. We're okay. Yeah. Let's go down to that cursed crypt and die.
Okay.
Sounds fun.
I want to make special note that Keyleth is not leaving away from 5 feet of Gundra's side.
Noted.
Just in case any
Um,
attacks happen
Are
or
you
any
bringing
more.
everyone down there with you now?
Yes.
No.
No.
I would say these, like, 6 that are all lined up together can remain at the top of the... At least inside the dungeon.
Okay.
No, leave them in here. In this area here.
Okay.
I personally don't know
Yeah.
how much longer I can play because
Yeah,
I work
we
tomorrow.
can probably end it here if you want.
We'll continue it from there then. Perfect.
We'll continue it from here. That
Oh,
was out
boy.
of the abyss. Gundra died.
Oh boy.